Now watch how it goes to the ground. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. Look.
Bro, the stuff you're telling me is wild.
Wait till you see this one. Look, his face is already like. Look at the skull. Look, it's not even his face anymore. Can you tell? She blew it up. Whatever it was, look, she blew up his face. So she's the one that calls in. Oh my God. Oh my. And then Muhammad Atta, born on the same day as her, flies into. I mean, guys, come on. What are the odds? There's 365 days in a year. Is that insane? That's insane. This is all coincidences, right? It's a coincidence, stop.
But once we mention Hillary Clinton, we have to say, I'm not suicidal. Are you?
Nah, but even that's all bullshit.
Did you see how the eyes changed?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Bam.
Look at his face, look. Look right there. Look. Do it again. A little more. Right when he pause. One more. Keep going. You'll see it in a second. Up. See it? See his eye?
A few things before we start. Number one, if you're listening this on your Spotify or Apple Podcast, don't do that. Watch the whole episode on YouTube. Since we're going live toe-to-toe with everything that Joey is telling me, I'm pulling it up on the screen live, so you will see a lot of proofs and evidence. Number two, there are two things that I got wrong during this podcast. Number one, when I was telling a story about the Russian politician and the news media that covered the story 3 days before the apartment building was exploded, this is not true. Not the news media did that, but the politicians did that. They said in their own parliament 3 days before the explosion in that city happened, they said it 3 days before. That's why that Russian politician was angry and mad, and he was asking questions like, how did you know that this apartment building in this town is going to be exploded 3 days prior to the explosion? And second of all, where I got wrong is the one opening ceremony that you're about to see. I thought this was from Cern, which is in Switzerland, because the video said so. But this is not true. This is not the Cern opening ceremony, but the tunnel opening ceremony in the same country, Switzerland. So these are two things that we got wrong during the podcast. And I have to admit it, since I care about you and I don't want to lie to you. And number three, guys, I know this is a very much anticipated part 2 with the one and only Joey. So since we have no sponsors, please like this video, leave a comment below right now, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already, and share this episode with everybody you know, with all your friends, peers, and loved ones. And now, without any further ado, let's go to the podcast with the one and only Joey. The audience demanded part 2. We're here. This is the first time I pulled up the screen, so you're going to show me a lot of stuff. And just, yes, I told you yesterday and a few days before, just don't do spoilers for me.
Yes.
So a lot of stuff that I'm going to watch right now is going to be the first time for you, with your audience. And by the way, I would like to start with you with this topic. So a few days ago on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
The DOJ and the DOJ and FBI told us that there are no Epstein files, right? There is no Epstein list, and Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. And I would like to quote you. Once I texted to you this, and you said the Epstein list is as real as Santa Claus, right? So first of all, Santa is not real.
Santa is not real. Easter Bunny not real. Santa is Satan.
Allegedly, we're about to get demonetized.
Yeah. Little kids, don't show your kids this because Santa's not real. I know.
So, how do you feel about this?
I knew it. I told everybody, like, and don't forget, once again, when all this Q, I used to eat it up. Epstein files, you pedophiles. I used to, see, this is the problem, Apollo. All of us are trained from an early age to believe everything we hear on TV. My mother, I love her. To this day, she's 70. She'll be 77 next week. You know what they said on TV today? She still tells me all the time. You know what they said? And I tell her, I still tell her, I hate TV. Everything is BS. We're going to cover so much stuff today. The Boston bombing. It's going to blow your mind.
So Ghislaine Maxwell is in jail, right?
Yes. And this
For what?
Exactly. For what? For no, she's not even in jail. By the way, what's her name? I tried to tell you this yesterday. I don't know if you know the English word for it. So do you know her name?
Yeah, you told me. Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Jizz is another word for semen. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Ghislaine Maxwell. The names they give these people, like one of the Sandy Hook victims, her name is Lafferty. Like they're laughing. Yeah.
Let's stick with the Epstein for a while. So they said that Ghislaine Maxwell is in jail for trafficking, human trafficking, right? Sex trafficking.
Yeah, it's all
So
bullshit.
if there are no clients, no victims, no list, why is she in jail for 20 years, right?
Because to preoccupy everybody, it's just stupid. Everybody just stupid talk. Epstein's not even real, guys. I showed you. We talked about this yesterday. So I'm gonna bring up my cousin. I didn't want to do it. My cousin is like the movie They Live. Have you watched it yet? You didn't watch it. Okay, but you know the movie They Live is when they take the glasses. Oh my God, you have to put on the glasses and learn. A lot of people, they don't want to learn. They just don't want to learn. My cousin is one of them. So my niece got married. I saw my cousin at the wedding. He loves Trump. He loves Israel. He has a huge Israel flag. So he said that you're a Jew hater and your guests hate Jews. And I said, no, they hate
Me?
Yes, I know.
I love Jews. I love all the people in the world.
I love everybody too.
I love you. You're a Jew.
I love you. I love everybody. Give me a reason to not like you, and then that's it. I treat everybody how they treat me. If me and you are going to be good forever, we're good forever. My ex-radio partner stabbed me in the back. Before that, I love him. You know, I'm good with everybody. So my cousin, like, he's so indoctrinated. I saw him at my niece's wedding, and I said to him, hey, even my neighbors, who I told you during COVID, they didn't want to talk to me. They were so mad at me that I said it was bullshit. Don't get vaccinated. They didn't want to talk to me. They were so mad at me. Now they tease me, but they know, like, I said, come on, guys, do you really think Donald Trump? And not only that, when Donald Trump got shot in the ear, I was at my daughter's softball tournament out of the state in Arizona. Right away, my mom called me. Oh, my God, they shot him. What? They shot him. I said, is he dead? No. I said, it's fake. It's like, oh, stop already. Everything with you is fake. I went live on my Instagram live. It's on my page, Coincidence Yoey. I went live within a minute. You guys, it's fake. I don't know if they're gonna like kill off his character because it's not the real the Donald Trump. It's not him. And I said, it's fake, guys. I didn't even know the details yet. Now looking back, I told you, like, another thing I forgot to tell you. Remember how far they said the shooter was from him?
1,300 feet?
130 yards.
130 yards.
That's 13. There's so many 13s and 33s coming up.
Epstein.
Oh, Epstein. Yeah.
One of the most common comment was, you have to stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic.
You ever see the movie A Beautiful Mind? My mind is beautiful. I'm all over the place. So anyway, so Epstein, my cousin says, and I get this all the time. My cousin says, oh, he saw the show, right? Obviously, I sent it to him. And, okay, Epstein, my friend was his chef. Oh, really? I get every time, when I put something on Instagram, whatever, people are like, oh, I knew the guy. I knew this. I knew the victims. I get that all the time. People are full of shit. My cousin says, I can prove to you my friend was his chef, that Epstein's real. Oh, please send me pictures and I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Sandy Hook, I told you there's a woman at the trial that she got so mad at me. And she said, you're an asshole. You're a piece of shit. I'm covering the trial. And she really is. I went on Twitter. I went on her page. And she says, I have pictures of the dead bodies. You want me to send it to you? Yes, send it to me. And I'll apologize. All right, I'm going to send it to you. Never heard from her again. She blocked me. What's that?
Gone?
What's that?
She's gone? I believe,
she never sent me the picture. She blocked me afterwards. So she really is covering the trial. Because I looked on her Twitter page. The trial's fake. But she says in the trial, they're showing all the dead bodies on the ground. Mm-hmm. And I said, yes, please show it to me. I'll apologize because we talked about this. I'd rather be wrong and apologize. I don't have to be right and like, it's about being accurate and correct. So I told my cousin, send me the pictures. And no, I'm not going to send them to you. Why would I send it to you? Like, I get it all the time. Send it to me. He says, I have pictures of them. He has pictures of him and Epstein. He was his personal chef. I get this shit all the time. Nobody can ever prove it. Prove it to me. And then I texted you and I said, hey, come to think of it, Apollo, how many pictures Epstein's been around all this time? And then remind me about the hanging thing. That's all bullshit too. So getting back to Epstein, let's see old pictures. Show me pictures of Epstein. I've seen 3 or 4 pictures of him. I showed you the video of him dancing with Trump. And you did it yourself. I said, look at this video. Tell me, look at Epstein's face. Tell me what you notice. And you sent me a screenshot. You found it. Holes in his teeth. It's AI. It's CGI. Trump looks so fake in that video, but you pulled it up here.
And the interesting part is, so the guy was a billionaire, right? He was as famous as you could get, especially after 2019, after his arrest and etc. And he was arrested, I want to say 2004 or something prior to that, right? And he got away with something. So I just type in Jeffrey Epstein on Google, and everything, all I get is those pictures. I mean, this is everything we can get.
That's it.
Of the guy that was one of the most famous guys, I want to say, in the world. And look at the resolution, right? Where are all the professional photos?
Yeah.
What is that?
And the thing is that you notice now, it's so easy. People do it. You know, I used to get fooled. People on Twitter would put pictures of like, and I'm trying to think, like Obama standing next to like Gaddafi or something. Like, it looks so real, but you can't tell anymore. You cannot tell anymore. So these pictures, like, look at all these pictures of the Epstein, like, you know, and then right there, there's a guy that sued him. Oh, and then the thing with the prince, the royal family. There's a guy that sued him. I have it on my phone, and he won it was like 62.5 million from Epstein after he died. 6 + 2 is 8 + 5 is 13. So just showing you, the guy's name is Leon Black, I think his name is. 62.5 million lawsuit.
Leon Black is the guy that paid Epstein 400 million for consulting.
But
Consulting. 400 million.
Wait, so there you go. I didn't even know. It was that's how they do it, consulting. So if you want to see how much the lawsuit was that he won, 62.5. That equals 13. Everything is 13.
So you're telling that the guy doesn't exist at all?
I don't know. You want to show them the video of him dancing with Trump? The holes in his teeth?
I pulled it up on the first episode.
Okay. Did you? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you saw it. I told you, hey, tell me what you noticed. And then he turns around and there's holes in his teeth.
Literally, I was just doing a freeze frame. That was just a freeze frame from YouTube. I didn't even download the video to get the frame by frame by frame.
Every video from that dance, that thing is so fake. That's not even Trump. His eyebrows are like crooked. When Trump dancing, doing that face, it's funny though, I gotta admit. And so Epstein, every video, you pause it, he has holes in his teeth. How do you explain that? Look, no holes in my teeth. I have a space here. It drives me crazy.
Maybe that's a low resolution rendering, videos ready, frame by frame.
But here's the thing. I've never seen another video. There's old videos of me. You won't see holes in my teeth. You see, and he's a billionaire. You don't even have straight teeth. And again, what's the woman's name? Ghislaine Maxwell. I've never heard of the name. Here's another thing. If you want to go look, when was she arrested? And this is where I tie in. I don't know if she's arrested, but the day she was sentenced, it's going to be December 29th, which is my birthday, which is the last day Kobe Bryant was seen in public. And I'll tell you why it's important in a second. Let's see.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, so it's her trial.
Convicted December 29, 2021.
That's my birthday, December 29th. So
what does it tell us?
December 29th is a 201st prime number, 201. Remember I always tell you about 201? 201, 201, 201, 201, Saturn.
But where's 201? 2021.
No, 1229. Well, sorry. So 1,229 is the 201st prime number, 201.
What's the prime number?
Prime number is numbers that can be divided into themselves. So like 1, 3, write the definition for it. I hate math more than anything. So a lot of stuff so my birthday is 12/29. Kobe Bryant, the last day he was ever seen in public with Luka Doncic wearing the orange, was 12/29 here. Examples of prime numbers. The only even prime is 2. So 3, 5. So if you want to put what is the 201st, what is the 201st prime number in order? You'll see it's 1,229. They love the number 201. This is so cool, man. This is gonna really. Oh, it's 1229. How can we fix that? What how can we put 1,229 is what number prime number? That's where this
1,000 to what?
1,229 is what number prime number?
What?
Yep.
Two of us. It's also the 201st prime number.
There you
Yeah.
go. That was so weird. See, that's what I'm saying though. You like.
You have to double check it.
Yeah.
So with ChatGPT, you have to double check it.
So Kobe Bryant's last ever day in public was 12/29. They love the number 201. You want me to show you all this stuff with the federal building bombing? Now that was real, but all the 201s in that one, my God. If you want the Gematrinator, I can show you. But we're jumping around again.
So with Epstein, you're saying that even there are no even victims?
No.
Nobody has been hurt?
No island, no victims, no flight log. It's so ridiculous. One person would have a camera. One person would have the girls that are going to Epstein Island, they would sneak in a phone, something, right? Even that stupid guy, the royalty, what's his name?
Andrew?
Yeah, Prince Andrew, just playing along, just like
Why would they throw him under the bus saying that he's a pedophile? Why would they do that?
Because I told you, you've seen Queen Elizabeth. She's not a human. Have you seen that? Her eyes.
Seen that.
George Bush, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I'm the first one to find it. Now, other people have taken it. In the first State of the Union address, I don't remember if it's the first or second, 2008 or 2012, Obama's talking and Joe Biden scratches his eye in the background and it's just black. There's no eyeball. It's completely black.
But once again, the resolution is what, 720p, right? It's so bad.
But you can't. No, you go up. Even Queen Elizabeth. If you want to do Queen Elizabeth, her eye does this. They're all the same, all of them. So what you were asking me before, why throw them out on the bus? P. Diddy, Bill Cosby. Remind me about Bill Cosby. All of them. They don't. We're stupid to them. They don't have egos. Come on, Bill Cosby. Do you remember Bill Cosby?
Yes.
Remember his was his reputation? Smart black man. Like he told the black kids, stop sagging your pants. Educated, played.
How to invest, how to.
Yeah, all that
money,
stuff.
right.
Yeah. And then. he 40 women come out. Like Trump. You never heard anything bad about Trump with women or whatever. All of a sudden, 40 women. No, with Cosby, like 169 women. Something crazy. You know what? I wonder how many women it was, because now I look back, it'll probably equal 13. I haven't even looked. It'll probably be like 138 people. No, that's 139 would be 13.
Let's go.
And then I'm going to show you the first person that accused him. Guess what her name has in it?
More than 60 women have publicly accused Bill Cosby of sexual assault.
Look up. There's your name. Read their name.
Andrea Constant. Khan.
I didn't know the Khan back then. Now looking back, I looked like one of the Sandy Hook girls. I never looked at the victim list because I know it's bullshit. Her last name was Bacon. Bacon. C-O-N.
Yeah, but that could be literally a coincidence if there are 22 victims in Sandy Hook, right? At least they're telling us.
Yeah, Constant, like the first girl that came out with Bill Cosby, Andrea. And I talk about Khan all the time. There's so many Khans, you have no idea.
And with the physical as well, right?
And the cone, the cone. You saw like there's just, you'll see like, you want to do Joan Rivers? I showed you Joan Rivers.
Let's go with the royalties. What do you think of the royal family?
They're lizards. They're like they're not human. You guys,
just the Brits or every other? Let's say Spaniard,
every other,
Swedish.
every other. I've seen what's that? Macron. I seen him shapeshift. Oh my God! You want to see what's her name? Oh my gosh! What was the lady? The prime minister. She's at a event. I forgot her name.
Prime minister, what country?
England. And she's shapeshifting in front of everybody. She's shaking like crazy. Oh God! What was her name?
Liz Truss.
No, before her. Wow, you know your stuff, dude. Liz Truss. I mean, come on. Even her birthday, I forgot what it was. What was her name? The older lady. She's been there forever.
No. Oh, Thatcher?
No, after Thatcher.
So yeah, prior to Liz Truss, Boris Johnson was. The guy is a...
No, not Boris Johnson. No, before Boris Johnson. Or like, even Boris Johnson. Come on, Boris Johnson, Donald Trump, the same person, the blonde hair. Come on, what are the odds?
The hair,
it just doesn't make sense.
Theresa May.
Nope, not Theresa May.
Bro.
She's an old school politician from there.
Give me all British PM.
You guys will love this. Watch. She was like I don't know if she was the prime minister. She was something else. Maybe the president or whatever they call it.
They don't have the president. So
I forgot her name. She was there during COVID. She retired during COVID. Was
she British?
She was fat, overweight. I think she was British. She was chubby. Oh man.
She's not from Germany, not the.
No, maybe Germany. But Germany.
Angela Merkel?
Yes. That's it, bro. God.
She's the queen for all the feminists.
So watch Angela Merkel. You want to see her shapeshift?
Let's go. Twitter? What do you want with it?
Maybe Twitter.
Okay.
But human beings don't do this, you guys. I'm going to show you right now in a second.
What should I type in?
You can't even fake it. Angela Merkel shaking.
Twitter is wild.
Yeah. There she is. Oh, okay. She's shaking there. Now they're going to say, oh, she has Parkinson's. Here. Where's it? Right there. 11 seconds. Top. There you go. Watch this, everybody. Look at her.
Bro, they're gonna say this is Russia today, right? People are about to say
you never saw
this is Russian propaganda. No.
Look.
Let's see what.
You can't fake it. A woman like her can't fake it. Look at her face. She's just so weird. You know, a lot of them fall over.
Okay. Maybe she's got like Parkinson's.
No, but that shaking. There's a longer one. She's shaking like crazy. Parkinson's isn't like that. Parkinson's is like you don't shake with your feet like that.
Angela Merkel shaking is real. Is real or what? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Shaking episodes were real and they were publicly documented. Oh yeah, we got at least 3 occasions where she's shaking.
And then I can
she blamed heat and dehydration after she began sitting during outdoor ceremonies. So what's your opinion why is she shaking?
Well, they're not human. Do you see when Hillary Clinton
shaking?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton do fainting, probably that one. Remember, humans don't do this. Watch this. Oh, they said the same thing, dehydration. Watch.
Yeah, but once we mention Hillary Clinton, we have to say, I'm not suicidal. Are you?
Yeah, no, but even that's all bullshit. Yeah, yeah.
He has like 50 friends that committed suicide.
But it's not true.
Which one?
Hillary, right there. 20 seconds, bottom left.
20 seconds, bottom. This one?
Yes. Watch her. There she is. Watch the front. See, they're gonna put her. Watch her body. Look, she's gonna start falling to the ground. Watch this. They're holding her up. Watch this. Ready? She starts moving forward, and they're gonna catch her. Ready? Watch. Up there she goes. See, look. Watch. See her? Look, she fell. You missed it when you.
No, I saw that. Here she is. She's sitting right here.
Mm-hmm. Watch. Not human.
What are people saying?
Right there. Look. I've never seen a human being do that ever in all my life. Sometimes they do stuff to fuck with people. Excuse my language. But look at this. It's just ridiculous. This is so cool. I'm so happy you brought this out. I'll show you the Obama security guard that's not human. That's so obvious.
Let's go. Obama security guard?
Yep.
Security guard.
Non-human or something.
Non-human or something.
That's the one. What the fudge is that? Oh my God. See, a lot of these things you won't find it on here. What? That's a really. Why is it Obama security guard? Not why? That's so weird. Maybe put an alien. Why are they showing Philadelphia Eagles? Actually, you see the 254? That's not it, but the guy looks like that. Right here. Hold on. No, scroll down. You know, these things are, oh, there he is, right there. Yep, that's it.
That's the photo?
Look. There's a video, though.
Yeah, bro, but you acknowledge that I can do it with the Photoshop.
No,
even with ChatGPT.
No,
right?
but this is a video. You'll see the guy walking around. Somebody took a video of him. That's just a picture. Maybe put in videos. Can you put videos? See, here's the thing, guys. I'm being
Maybe that's just a deception, because if they can film, let's say 40 years ago, they could do this Hollywood movies and we would think that this is reality. Maybe this is the thing they're doing with all those videos.
But
just
this
to
is somebody in
deceive us.
but this is somebody in the audience. You know what I mean? Like,
But you never know, right?
you never know.
I
You
try to
never
play
know.
devil's advocate.
We never know. But the thing is, like, I've shown Kobe's skull. A lot of them have the smushed in skull area. We didn't even talk about it. You'll see a lot of these celebrities. Their skulls are smushed here. I can show you. Kobe Bryant has a bunch of them.
What should I type in?
Well, I want you to see the video of the guy. Scroll down a little bit. You guys can do it at home, I guess. Obama, where he looks like that skeleton guy. That's what's really weird. But again, once again, you guys, once I find this stuff and others like me, and they take it off the internet. Yeah, Obama security guard. Shapeshifter. Put shapeshifter. That might work. See that they don't like the rest. Oh, you see. Oh, you know what we should do also, Apollo? The Satan. Yes, we can. Oh, remember Obama coughs? That was for a reason. I forgot what that was. What was that thing all about?
Barack Obama was a media creation. It was a giant con, and Secret Service named his
Another con.
appropriately when they called him renegade.
See con, the word con again. But go back if you can, Apollo, really quick. Let me see. Yeah, you're like the Joe Biden. It's not Joe Biden. I posted so many. Oh, look. I mean, look at this. That might not be real. The Obama in the Baphomet clothing. Right there.
Bro, it's 100% not real.
Yeah, that's probably fake. Yeah. See, like stuff like that, I know it's not real. Oh, General Patreous, shape-shifting. You want to see this one? Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Oh, this guy. That's the guy that I was telling you about, the flat earther guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this guy, he probably got it from me. I found this. I was the first one to find this. Now, Jennifer Patreous, he's going to shapeshift. It's the same thing. I'm going to show you McCain, too, shapeshift. So he's being questioned, right? And all of a sudden, he has an episode at the table, and you'll see all of them protecting him, okay? You're going to, look, watch, McCain's asking him a question. Now watch, McCain's going to look at him like this, like, but McCain shapeshifts, too. Look at the smushed in skull right here. You see it? You see the smushed in skull for McCain?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you mean, yeah, like holes?
Yeah, right here, yeah.
Hole? Okay.
Now, you watch his face now. Look, just play in regular time. Look. See? Another episode. Whoa. He's shape-shifting. I can show you the guys in front of him walking. Their faces shape-shift.
Bro, but that's a real footage?
Yes, that's in
What
court.
happened there?
They say dehydration.
Always dehydration?
Yeah, look.
This is
take him away.
I mean, this is...
No, this was on TV. He was being questioned.
What's the guy's name?
David Patreous. Go to another one. I'll show you.
What happened during the hearing of David...
P-A-T. Yep. P-A-T.
P-A-T.
R-E-U-S.
R-E-U-S.
I'm a great speller, by the way. 5th and 6th grade spelling bee champion. That's a great story about that one. How I lost in the state finals. I was the first one to get knocked out. The dog gets a very physios.
Experienced a sudden physical collapse. What happened? Midway through his testimony, while answering questions from Senator McCain, Patreous suddenly slumped forward in his chair and appeared to pass out. The hearing was immediately suspended. He regained consciousness shortly afterwards, stood up and walked away under his own power. So maybe he was just acting because he
shapeshifts.
He didn't want to answer the question. What was the question about?
I don't remember. But
Patreous later said it was due to dehydration.
Dehydration.
Bro, just...
By the way,
water.
Your wife's tea? Oh, my God. I don't even like tea. Fucking A. Oh, again. I got to stop. Sorry.
Okay.
So, go. Do you want to see his face morph or no? I can show you.
Patreous?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go to a different one. Don't go to that guy. Go David. So we didn't see the Obama security guard, but it's there. Trust me. Are you on Google? Are we on Google?
No, this is Twitter.
Okay.
Check. We're good.
Did David Patreous? Am I going to be able to? Should I get up and do it? Would I do it?
Patreous and shapeshift?
Yep.
This is wild. Guys,
bro.
This is allegedly. This is just a fairy tale.
Look, you'll see it in a second. So, you see how they scrub it? It's crazy. You'll have to go to David Patreous.
This is the guy, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
But you'll see his face completely change.
I misspelled. Maybe that's why.
Oh, I forgot to show you Larry Johnson on my page, Shapeshifting.
What is that?
I can show you on my Instagram.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we can do it on Instagram. Look how they took it. David Patreous. You know what? Don't say shapeshift. I'm sorry. Say faint. They don't like the word shapeshift. I'm sorry. There you go. Where is... See, we need the video. I'm going to show you frame by frame how his body changes. That's so crazy.
Maybe I can with the videos. Search settings. Nope. And search.
Because that's what I'm telling you guys. Even that guy that was on the video, because we showed him shape shift, turn into a dragon, a lizard, whatever they are. The people walking in front of him that blocked the cameras. You can see it. They blocked the cameras. And you can see they start shape-shifting their faces. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to show it to you.
It sounds wild.
You'll see it. You'll see it. But look how it's scrubbed. You might have to go to YouTube.
You think it's going to be on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube. That's right. Here.
Faint.
Oh, that's me. I was like, oh, there you go. There it is. Okay, get ready. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Watch this. Now you'll see he gets holes in his head. Look. Watch McKinnon's forehead. Look at the holes forming in his head. Look, they get more and more. Watch. They come and go, but you'll see Patreous. Look at this. Now he's got a hole over his eyebrow. Look.
A hole?
Yeah, you'll see little holes. Look. You don't see his right there. Watch.
This is the hole.
Yeah, watch. McCain is one of them too, by the way.
Wait a minute.
But let's just focus on Patreous anyways. Oh, yeah, you got to go watch.
360. Like,
is that good?
No, it's super bad quality.
Okay, watch. That looks good, though. But here, you'll see. Watch. I like it. He starts looking at him like, what the hell? Here it comes.
Wait a minute.
All this.
Let's listen to what they're saying. Sound. Let's go with the... Okay.
Here it goes. Okay. I'm going to show you. How can I... Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look, it changes color. Now watch. There's a guy in front of him that walks with a beard, and he gets a beard. Look. Look how they're covering. They're so worried. Look. You'll see a guy walks by. He looks like Fidel. Look, they know he's an alien. Look. They know. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
It's almost impossible to see since the quality is so bad. 360. There's no way they're filming.
Watch. If you can go back and slow it, I'm going to show you. I want to show you the eyes. So look at his face. Okay, can you pause it? Look at his face. It doesn't even look like him anymore. And you'll see there's a guy that walks in front of him that has a beard, and then the beard goes away. Can you go slow?
Oh, yes.
Look at his face right now. It's not even him. Go slow. There you go. Look, that guy here. Oh, you can't see it. What you have to look at his face. Has the beard? Yeah. When he walks through the first time, and that's how they cover the camera. But you have to zoom in to see Patreous' face. Can you zoom? Is there a way?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Look at his face. Look at his mouth. Look. You see his mouth? Look at it. Like this. Look at his eyes. Look at her face. Look, all of them. Look at her face, the woman. Go back if you can. Let me see his teeth. Look at his lip and his teeth. You don't see the holes? There's one on his eyebrow. Watch, Patreous. They're called grays. Watch his color. They're called gray. Watch. Look at the mouth. You see the mouth? Look at the mouth. Look at his eyes. Look at his nose. Look. Stop. Freeze it. You can't tell? Look at his face. Look at his face. Right there. Look at his face. Look. You can't tell?
I would blame it all on just the pixels. I mean, the quality.
It's if you want to, whatever. I don't try to really prove it anymore. Like I've seen this so many times. I've done videos about it. He has the same face they all have. I can show you Tupac. You want? Let's see. You want to show Tupac shape-shifting?
Okay. YouTube, Tupac.
Do Tupac jailhouse interview. The second one.
55 minutes.
Yeah, you'll go to you'll just see his teeth. Watch his teeth. Because if you look at Tupac on Google, his straight, nice white teeth, right? And you know Tupac was gay. Okay, I'm going to show you his first ever interview. A lot of people don't even know this. Candace Owens just did something about it. I posted it 4 years ago. But I'm going to show you. Tupac was the biggest psyop of all time. Is this gay kid?
What?
Tough gangster.
He was tough gangster? Tupac?
East Coast, West Coast. I'm going to kill you. Don't ride through Long Beach.
The guy was 160 pounds.
Of course. I know, but he has guns. That's one thing. But you'll see his first interview.
Not these guns.
Not these guns.
Bro.
But the first interview, you'll see, hi, my name is Tupac Shakur, and I live in Baltimore, and my mom and I, my mom's...
Let's go with that.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Tupac.
gosh. First interview. I'm the first one that found this one, you guys.
And
there he is. Oh boy, look.
He became a gangster.
So you know, gay guys, they have this thing with their hand. You know, like it bends in here.
Yes.
Like us straight guys, we don't have that shit, man.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Like they're like this. Like watch.
Oh, you're a homophobe as well.
No.
Anti-Semite, homophobe.
I hate
bigot.
Jews. Yeah, bigot.
Bigot?
I hate
Sexist.
Sexist. F women. I hate them. I'm all the above, dude.
You name it.
You're gonna ready watch.
Oh, bro,
this is Gangsta Rapper. Okay.
Let's go with.
He's wearing a tank top. He's got like the body of the muscle mass of a 12-year-old. Watch this. Look how gay he is.
Bro, he is gay.
Watch. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet? Look.
No.
Watch.
My name is Tupac Shakur, and I attend Tampa High School.
Pause for a second. So, while you're watching this, you have to remember, Apollo, he will F you up if you drive through Compton. He's a gangster, right?
That's what they told?
That's it. Yeah. You weren't here yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Him being shot, we could talk about Vegas, how fake it is. But that's the thing. This guy, gangster rap, fighting at the Apollo Awards, at the what do they call it? The Soul Train Awards. This is the guy, the tough guy. Him and Biggie, East Coast, West Coast. Again, I hate to say black shaming. They want you to think that black people, the award ceremonies, are fighting all the time. Like Real Housewives, is that Real Housewives? Basketball Wives. Every episode, they're fighting in a restaurant, pouring champagne on each other.
There's a show, Basketball Wives?
Yeah.
They're fighting?
The basketball wives of former basketball
people, right?
Oh, bro. I'm telling you, man. Don't let the
Live
little
my
guy
life
watch
to the
it.
fullest.
Yeah. So here you go. So this is the gangster rapper that kills people. Watch.
Like 17 is such a weird age. It's such a in the middle age. You're not 18 yet, and you're older than.
Are you zoomed in?
Maybe he heals with his kindness.
No, not.
He's a kind guy. I mean,
you would think so. You would think so. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's a dancer. Correct. Oh wait till I show. Okay, I'm going to show you him dancing with. By the way, how crazy is this? Him and. See, people don't know this. Him and what's her name? Jada Pinkett. Who's Jada Pinkett married to? Remember?
Will Smith.
He's dancing to Parents Just Don't Understand with Jada Pinkett Smith at school.
Yes.
You saw that?
I've heard of it.
15 years before she met Will Smith.
Yeah, she was in love with him.
So what? She's a LEZ, whatever. I mean, they're not even human. The whole the slap of the awards, the Academy Awards, all for show, black shaming again. But
am I the only one that I think that he didn't even touch his face? That was all acting.
Yeah, who slaps the way he slaps him? I mean, maybe he made contact, but what's his name? Chris
Rock. Oh, bro, Rock. They love rocks and stones.
Rocks and stones. And
what's the real name? Let's go with the. What's the real?
Okay, he's jumping around this time. Don't get mad at me.
Chris Rock. Do you think that's his real name?
He
is. Chris
Julius. Oh, that's my son's name.
Rock 3.
But Christ.
Third.
Oh, that's what it was. So Will Smith was slapping Christ, Chris Rock. That's how they do it. But it was so stupid. Oh, you want to see Will Smith shapeshift when he did that? There we go.
let's
do
stick
Tupac.
with Tupac. Okay.
I'll show you Will
So
Smith.
He's a gangster.
Yes. Okay, so, but fast. Watch his hands. Though. I want you to see his hands. Watch his hands. Look at it. You can tell already. Look. Look at his fingers. You see his fingers?
This guy is gay. Nothing wrong with being
Nothing
gay.
wrong with
He's
being
just
gay. Yeah. There's pictures of him holding hands with other black guys.
Are there any gay gangsters?
There all are. But there's no such thing as gangsters. Diddy's not a gangster. Let me ask you a question. I told everybody this. I want to do this show. How great would this be? If you're a TV producer or a director, I want to do a show, a reality TV show, Snoop Dogg, all these gangster rappers, okay, that talk about they want to fuck somebody up and fight him, whatever. I want to see them.
Dogg.
Right? Yeah,
He's a
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. I want to put them in the octagon, and they have all these beefs. Let them fight. They all talk about shooting guns. I want to see. Yeah, exactly. like Tupac. Can you imagine Tupac? Can you imagine? He's a great actor that he turned into a tough guy, right? So I want to see Snoop Dogg load a gun. He talks about shooting bitches, whatever they're shooting.
He ever has said he's a gangster?
Snoop?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Snoop Dogg.
It's all a show. Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre looks at least intimidating.
No, he does. Well,
Snoop Dogg has long embraced the image and persona of a gangster, especially in the early.
I guarantee you, he's never shot a gun in his life. Yeah.
Gangster?
Gangster, buddy. Yep. He's never shot a gun in his life.
They've never seen the Middle Eastern gangsters. Like
No,
just
bro,
the
yeah.
14-year-olds that I grew up with.
Yeah.
These were the gangsters. They would screw their Snoop Dogg up in a second or two.
But even ISIS is not real. ISIS is created like they want to scare us.
Bro, Tupac. No,
Let's say
stop.
Tupac.
Tupac.
Okay.
Okay.
So Tupac, so you see his hands, right? Obviously. So now I want to show you he's not human. Look at his teeth. How nice his teeth are, right? You see how nice his teeth are? Look, nice teeth. Okay, watch.
Nice teeth.
Right? Look at his teeth. Okay.
Awesome.
Now go to the jailhouse interview. You're gonna see him shapeshift. By the way, that jailhouse interview doesn't really look like him, but you'll see bricks behind him. Okay. We always talk about the bricks. Okay, look, see the bricks? The top one. You're gonna see his hand.
Maybe we need to watch this one. 6 minutes, not the 55.
No, that's a different one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a different.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like him. Look at the smushed in skull.
Jail changes people, bro.
Yeah. You're
No,
so
for
funny. I know you're telling me, you're saying what all the other people say. I love it. So you'll see in a second. You will see him. His hands turn into like weird like claws. And by the way, when Tupac fights in the hotel before he dies, guess what number you see on the bottom of the shoes? I'll show you that too. 33.
So this is the peak when everybody.
There's bricks behind him. You can't really tell, but watch his teeth. Look at his look at his shapeshifting. Look at his teeth right there. Zoom in on his teeth. You just look. Look at his eyeballs. Look at his pupils. Look at his pupils.
Bro, I just randomly tapped pause.
Bro.
Randomly.
Look. The pixel. What is it? Keep going. Yeah, it gets more obvious. Look at his eyes. Look at his teeth. Look. They are reptilians. Look at his hands. You'll see his hands in the end. At the very end of the interview, you'll look at his teeth. Look.
What happened to his teeth?
Like Jeffrey Epstein, remember? Remember Jeffrey Epstein? Same thing, look. And if you look in the comments, you guys, nobody says anything in the comments. I'm going to show you one with Selena, the fake death. Remember, she died on March 31st, 33. Hold on.
Who's Selena?
The singer. Oh, you wait.
Gomez?
Yeah.
Selena Gomez.
Not Selena Gomez. Selena.
Oh my God. Latina?
Yeah, I will fall in love. But I want to see. I want you to see his hand first. So you see his teeth, right? Look at the smushed in skull. There's bricks behind him. You can't tell, but look, the whole interview he's doing this. It doesn't even look like Tupac. It looks like, look at his teeth. You just saw his teeth are straight and white, right? Look at his teeth. Okay, you're going to see his hands. If you want to fast forward to the hand, it's at the end of the interview. He scratches his nose, and his fingers become like an inch long. Here's his teeth, look.
Bro, I wish we had 4K. Once again, these are his teeth, right?
Yes.
It's almost like 1, 2, or 3 teeth are sticking out.
Yeah, it's like fangs. They become
And now,
fangs.
yeah, bim.
Look. And you just saw how straight and white his teeth are. Like he's talking about gay. Like this is the gay guy, right? He's in jailhouse interview. I'll be honest with you. I think they got rid of him because so many interviews at the end, it was obvious he was shape-shifting. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Look.
Like a moment ago, there were normal teeth.
Now you want to see his hand at the end?
Yes. Again, normal teeth, right?
Yeah, this is nothing compared to when you see Selena's. Go to the end. You have to go to the end. It's at the very, very end.
Very, very end.
Yeah, when the guy, right, he's going to scratch his nose and you'll see, look at the hole in the skull. Look at the skull. Do you see it? Look at the skull. See how it's smushed in here? You don't have it. I don't have it.
Maybe
I don't really do this.
have it when you lose weight. You know, you literally dehydrate.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I don't do the smushed skull anymore because there are, like, I have friends that have a little bit, but most of these people have it. Or not even people, beings. But let's get to the hand. It's coming up. You'll see. It's almost there. Look, you see the bricks now behind him? Look. Watch his end. Not yet. It's coming.
And he was in jail for what?
It's fake. You know, he raped a girl, whatever. It's just so stupid. They try to make him tough. It's an image. He's not a tough guy.
He's not a rapist.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, and he doesn't even like women. And don't forget, he gets shot in the studio, and he survived. That's the other thing. 50 Cent, all these guys, they get shot 9 times or whatever and survive. He got shot in the studio 5 times. The next day, they wheeled him out.
Wait a minute. So 50 Cent was shot into his face, right? Into his cheek. Is that correct?
No. And up his body. He wasn't shot, but they said. You're thinking of the grandma last week that I was talking about from Uvalde?
Yeah, but some kind of rapper was shot in his face as well.
Yeah, no scars, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, Kanye West got into a crash. They redid his jaw. And the stuff he says, like you know, he didn't live a gangster life. The image they make for these people, Snoop Dogg, murder trial. Murder was the case they gave me. Snoop Dogg's not a murderer. Snoop
Dogg killed somebody?
They said he killed somebody with his security guard. Look at his teeth. Oh, man. All right.
You'll find it. I'm going to pull it up. Okay.
Yeah. Which one?
So why would they do that? Why would they create a psyop with Tupac? For what? For the purpose of what?
To the gangster rap. East Coast versus West Coast, sell millions of records, pick a side. You know, I was alive back then. If you want to see, I always talk about the orange cones. If you want to see Biggie's death scene, it's so fake, but there's orange cones, like when the car's driving away. It's so like...
So, okay, so in your opinion, their food is what? Not the money, not the power, but what? Our emotions,
yes.
Our energy?
Our emotions, losing. Our emotion, our energy, like the money. I told you, like Juan Soto of the Mets, they say he makes $750 million. There's no such thing. Like they want us to idolize these people, like to strive to be what they want us to love celebrity. They divide us by sports and TV and reality TV and politics and taking stands against COVID, the C word.
How did you find this out?
Research. I started with I told everybody when Chadwick Boseman, do you know who he is, the actor?
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman, you want to find this one? Chadwick Boseman, I'm not dead. Okay? This is what they do. They tell you first. So before he dies, why would he say... No, he says, I am dead. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Chadwick Boseman, I'm dead.
Oh.
Here it is. There it is. Ready? Watch. Listen. He tells you. You have volume? Yeah, your volume. Oh, no. Okay, watch. This is before he dies, okay? And I'm going to tell you some great numbers on this one. Watch.
Bridges. It sounds like a pretty intense film. What can you tell me about it?
It is intense. It's...
There's his handlers. Look, they always have handlers behind them.
Scene, essentially. We're looking for the bad guys. They've killed 8 cops. Those are my brothers. So I'm searching for the people that did it and searching for why it happened. But it ends up, being some layers that are uncovered, and it's a very fast-paced, high-action movie. So it was a lot of fun working on this, particularly with the cast that we have and the production team that we had. So it
broke the internet this morning.
Oh, here it is.
Another film, Avengers Endgame.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Did I scare you?
I haven't even looked at my phone. What are you talking about?
But people are like ready to see this movie. They're buying the tickets. It's nuts. I mean, how does that feel to know that they love this film so much?
It's great, but I'm dead.
See?
So I can't answer any questions about that.
What did he say?
I'm dead.
Yeah, the people, fans are buying the tickets to see the Avengers where he's starring, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he...
Did I scare you?
at my phone. What are you talking about?
By the way, the guy behind him is doing this with his tongue.
To see this movie, they're buying the tickets. It's nuts. I mean, how does that feel to know that they love this film so much?
It's great, but I'm dead.
It's great, but I'm dead.
Answer any questions about that.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to give us a spoiler or anything like that?
I'm dead.
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
No, we're not ready for you.
Why?
Because then he dies. And not only that, you want to hear how he dies, how crazy it is?
So he died of a cancer, right?
Yeah, and by the way, again, he was on the show The View. Back then, I used to watch
My
The
favorite
View.
show.
Yes. I used to watch
Whoopi
it.
is my favorite.
Who?
Whoopi.
Whoopi, Joy. But you know, they hate Trump, right? But it's just an act. I used to get like De Niro hates Trump. No, it's just an act to divide us. Like they're great actors. Because the old Trump, they're all best friends with him. This is not the same Donald Trump. But Chadwick Boseman, like a week before he died, whatever, fake died, he was at on The View. He looked normal. He wasn't like sick or anything. And then I looked to see like when they said he died of cancer. Wouldn't the world know Chadwick Boseman had cancer? If you're filming movies, like he's like doing movies.
Oh, my favorite. He looks normal.
Yeah. This was like a week before, 2 weeks, maybe a month or two.
Maybe someone could say, right, he's skinny, right? But I wouldn't say that's his constitution. He's just skinny.
No. But here's the thing. Chadwick Boseman, he died on Jackie Robinson Day.
What does it mean?
He played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. He died when he was 42. You understand? He died on August 28th. Who was born on August 28th? Jack Kirby, the guy that created the Black Panther.
No way. Let's double check it. So
It's all coincidences, you guys.
Boseman death date. Okay.
August 28th. Let's see it.
He's thinking. August 28th, okay.
Okay. But now look.
At the age of 43.
Now look. The reports that whole day was he was 42. Remember I told you they make mistakes on purpose?
Okay.
Remember last week I showed you? I can show you so many examples. They said it was 42, 42, 42. And then we started figuring out that it was the same day as Jackie Robinson. He started in the movie called 42. Because that was the whole thing that day. Like, oh my God, he died at 42. And then they changed it to 43.
In the media, they said he was 42. Yes, Chadwick Boseman passed away. Some early media reports mistakenly say that he was 42.
It's a mistake. Oh, shit. Shoot.
Okay, so...
It's a mistake.
42.
By the way, have you noticed one thing about me?
Movie 42. You bring the receipts?
Yeah, oh, man, dude. I was going to say the exact thing right now, Apollo.
Started in the movie 42. Okay, what's the second?
Okay, get ready for this
Robinson
one.
portrayed Jackie Robinson, the legendary baseball player who... Jersey number was 42.
And the name of the movie was 42.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why the movie was named.
Yep. And then now Black Panther creator Jackie Kirby, when's his birthday? This is all coincidence. Don't forget, guys. This is all a coincidence.
When was he born? Jack Kirby.
Here it is.
August 28th. But they don't stick to... They can stick to almost any number, right? Well, they love 113, 13, 3, 6, 9, 201, right? But they can stick to 42 as well, right?
42 is a black number.
What does it mean?
This I can't really... It's about making fun of blacks, but Jackie Robinson wore 42. It's in numerology.
Any other examples with the 42 and the blacks?
Martin lived in apartment 42.
Who?
Martin, the show Martin. It was a huge show. Martin Lawrence, the Martin Lawrence show. And then, by the way, in the apartment, you see in the window behind is just bricks. It's so obvious. One more thing about this story, though. This is the biggest one.
Okay.
Jackie Robinson Day. Okay? So Jackie Robinson Day, let me tell you what it is, okay? Because I know you don't follow baseball. By the way, I did great on my sports picks this weekend. Like, you guys. And I have a few of your people that signed up. So that's good. It's for winnable. But anyways, so Jackie Robinson was the first black baseball player. They said, racism, he crossed the color line. He wasn't actually really the first one, but anyways, they give him credit for it, okay? He went to UCLA. So what year was it, 1997? I forgot. Jackie Robinson Day in Major League Baseball is the day that... So nobody can wear number 42 anymore.
Correct. And will be officially retired number 42.
Except on Jackie Robinson Day. It's April 15th every year. Okay?
You're right.
April 15th, everybody in baseball wears the number 42. If you wear 12, you're 42. All the players wear 42, okay? It's on April 15th every year.
Okay.
Because of COVID, remember that year?
Yes.
Go look what day Jackie Robinson Day was in 2020 in Major League Baseball.
And he died of what?
Jackie Robinson?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why do they celebrate the guy?
Because racism, they said he was the first black player, and like his white teammates didn't want to play with him, supposedly.
Oh, really?
It's all
That's
bullshit. Yeah.
Jackie Robinson Day in 2020 date.
Ready for this?
August 28th.
Yeah, of course.
August 28th.
So Chadwick Boseman, Chadwick Boseman dies at 42. He plays Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, and he dies on Jackie Robinson Day that's never been celebrated on August 28th, the same day that the creator of the movie Wakanda that he starred in was born, August 28th. This is all coincidences, right? It's a coincidence, yoy. Stop it. That's my mother-in-law. She really thinks these are all coincidences. There comes a time where you have to say, no. All the Kobe stuff, and it can't be all coincidences.
Okay, let's go with anything with the Jackie Robinson or Chadwick.
So this is what you asked me about this.
Yeah.
This is what opened my eyes. So when he died, I remember thinking, first of all, wait, he was just on The View. I went to Google right away because they said he had cancer. Actually, let's see what kind of cancer he had. Maybe it's 33, the CC. I can show you the baseball player that just died from cancer at 44. Cancer in numerology is 44.
Bro.
Colon cancer, CC, 33.
Cancer, 33.
I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Okay.
Stage 3.
3. Always 3.
And
so I went to Google, and there was no stories about him having cancer.
Physically, when they're stage 4 colon
Cancer.
Yes, many people with stage 4 colon cancer do experience severe physical decline, especially in the final stages, but not everyone shows it publicly.
My father had died from cancer. It was brutal. My dad, he looked like he was in the Holocaust, which is not really real.
I would say that they can't almost move, right? They want to lay.
Yeah. Trust me, 3 weeks before the last time on The View, like he would not have looked like that. But come on, and so here's the thing.
Wait a minute. So he had stage 3 since 2016, right? So he was filming the Black Panther, the Avengers during that time.
I know. By the way, and don't forget, what's 2016? I told you last week, 216. 6 times 6 times 6, 666.
Okay. Let's go JFK, right? Because we touched JFK the last time. You said you're about to show me.
Okay, you want to see so JFK, guys, I'm going to show you right now. Nobody else will tell you this. They say, oh, it was the driver that did it. What's that guy's name? I just forgot his name. Bill something. He's like, everybody references him. He's like a truther. He says that the driver shot JFK. But again, you want to go to the scene? I'll show you right now. Guys, John F. Kennedy, it was not him. Actually, you know what we'll do first? Pull up the autopsy picture of John F. Kennedy. Right? His face. They shot his face. His face blows up. You know who blew up his face?
How can you blow up a face with a bullet? Is it possible?
I'm going to show you who did it. You know who blew up his face?
Nope. Autopsy report.
I'm going to show it to you guys.
JFK, why is it?
Oh, there it is right there. Look, right there. Yeah, look.
This is the real photo, right?
Yeah.
Let's do, you know what? Let's do this. Let's copy.
By the way, how many people died in the JFK assassination?
Is this a real photo of JFK? Let's ask ChatGPT to get approved or not. To be digitally manipulated and not an aesthetic. Okay. Show me the real.
Yeah, there you go.
See?
Do you put JF
Photo. JF.
Okay.
JFK.
By the way, Lee Harvey Oswald gets shot in front of a brick wall. Oh, by the way, when did he get killed? You ready for this?
Nope. Let's stick.
No, the date. The date. What's the date? That's easy.
When who?
When was he killed? He wasn't killed. I'll show you.
November 22,
11 plus 22.
33, 11/22, 1963. So this is digitally altered, right? So where's the real photo then?
I've never heard of it digitally altered before. That was on. Remember, he got shot through the neck. They said. Remember?
How about this? We have to get the original photo. Just thinking. Yes, the image shown is believed to be one of the official autopsy photos. Okay, so this is the official photo, right?
There it is.
Okay, so
By
this
the way-
is what we see.
Okay.
This is a hole in his neck as well, right?
Remember, he does this first. He grabs his neck. Supposedly, gets shot in the neck. So they're showing you. But wait a minute. Forget the neck.
Okay.
Did you see that when he got shot? Like a mushroom. His face explodes. Here, go do it. I told one of the people in the comments. You'll see. And then, by the way, there's a woman behind him, and she's wearing an orange jacket. If you go on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes, there's only one.
JFK shot video.
It's in French. Right there. Got it. Second one.
The second one?
Yeah, look at the number. What number do you see? Do you see the number? Go back if you can.
11/22.
Oh, you have to sign. You know why? Because it's
No. I'm signed in. Bro.
okay. Oh, they do this. Okay, what number do you see? Up. Okay, here we go.
Saying I wish to proceed. Correct.
Did you see what number? Okay, I want to show you. Okay, watch.
Okay,
She blows up his face.
the quality is
I know.
horrendous.
But look, she blows up his face, and then she uses it. Look, there's it in the right. Now watch.
This is, he grabs his neck, right?
Yeah. By the way, again, you know who's sitting opposite? Right there. You see the guy in front of her? You see, there's a guy in front of Kennedy.
Yes, this is
him.
That was the governor of Texas,
Connolly.
Okay.
You know what kind of car he's in?
Lincoln. You mentioned
Lincoln Continental. Okay. Go look it up. You can go look. Okay, watch. She's going to blow up his face. Look. Right now she puts the watch. Watch. She's going to do it. Watch. Boom. Okay, look. Oh, you stopped it good.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Watch. That's not even him anymore. Look. It's not even him.
Go with playback speed to.
Yeah. Watch. Look, his face is already. Look. Can somebody be on the autopsy table with a face like that?
But this is his.
No, that's his face.
This is.
Play it in regular speed. It's the right side of his face. Okay, she blows it up, and then she gives the security guard. You can already tell his face. Look at that right there. Look, it's not even a human. Look,
It's
is that
a
a
mess.
look?
It's not a.
That's I'll show you the eyes, and I'm going to show you stuff coming out of his body. Look. Now she goes to give the security guard. Look, he's going to jump on the car, and she gives him the thing that she used to blow up his face. It sounds crazy. Look, I know. Why would the security guard just come on there and then look? I got to show you the orange jacket too. But you see the face completely blown up, right? By the way, what floor was he on? Oswald. Remember?
No.
6th. It's always 369.
Why did you say that we have to watch this specific video? The French.
Because you can't find it because I when I pause it on my computer, you could see they scrubbed most of it. You can't even see. There's maybe 2-3 videos. There used to be so many, you can't see them anymore.
There's one more. Okay.
I want you to see the one with the orange jacket. Watch, that's great quality. You'll see a woman with an orange jacket right behind him. All of this staged for the world to see. Again, looshing, energy harvesting. This is like Kobe dying. Oh, there's, watch. Where's the orange jacket coming up? Where's the woman? Watch.
He grabs his.
Right, watch the orange jacket. There she is. Look at that thing. I can show you orange
It's not
jacket.
a jacket, bro. It's like a coat.
I can show you Ronald Reagan orange jacket. We'll go to that. Look at his face.
Once again. Bam.
Where's all the blood all over? Where's the blood? I don't see blood. But you can see it's like you'll see the eyes of the whatever it is. Look at his face is already like look at the skull. Look, it's not even his face anymore. Can you tell? She blew it up. Whatever it was, look, she blew up his face. Look, he's already moving.
But what is this?
That's supposed to be a bullet to his face. But look, he started moving before the bullet. Look. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it. You wanna go back? Look. Watch, he moves forward. Look. Watch his head move forward before the bullet comes. Watch. Oh, you see it?
Yeah.
He's like this because she blew up his face. Whatever it was, it's not a real human being, whatever. I told you, look at that. Look at his face. How is this? Now go back to the autopsy table. Look, you see his eye, whatever it is. You see the bright eye? Look, you see the bright, look, you see that? Look at it. She did it. Where's all the blood all over the place? There should be blood everywhere. And then she goes and she gives the Secret Service guy. Look, where's it? Look, that's his face. Didn't you see his face blow up? Oh, there's the guy I'm talking about right there. Him. On the second down, one down. Yep. What's his name? Bill
Cooper.
Bill Cooper. Everybody says he's the #1 truther.
And he said what?
He used to work in the government. Look at his eyes already. Look. He says that it was the driver that shot him.
Okay, so yeah, it says something. Why is it in French?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. But that was the other one.
So that was 1963, right?
November 22nd, 11 plus 22.
We can get movies from 1963 and there's a better quality of movies. But why do we have all those shitty quality videos from 1991? Like here.
Yeah.
They want to tell us that this was the television video quality back in 1990s?
Yeah, everyone loves this guy, Bill Cooper. I used to like him too, but he's one of them. By the way, Oswald, Oswald. Did you see where Oswald got shot? You want to go see where he got shot?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Guess what's right behind him?
Oswald. What was his?
Lee Harvey.
Lee Harvey. Lee.
I believe he has a good birthday too.
Shot video.
Right there in the middle. Oh, 33 seconds again. Look. Every time 33. Look, right. Oh, you can't tell. It's a brick wall. It's a huge brick wall behind him. Here comes Jack Ruby, like a stone, right? Ruby.
Yes, that's right.
There it is. That's a brick wall right there. All in front of TV. And the cameras have to see everything. This was all on TV. So that's the excuse to kill the guy. No trial. He's one of them, Lee Harvey Oswald. But again, 369. Remember we talked about 369? There was three people that were killed. Lee Harvey Oswald, Kennedy, and J.D. Tippit. They said a cop that Lee Harvey Oswald killed. 6 people in the limo with him, whatever. Mm-hmm. And 9 and Oswald shot him from the 6th floor for and whether it was a brick building.
But the jacket, the coat is wild. It's like you see all the people in this frame, but
watch, it's so
this
bright.
woman, she stands out. Like,
yep, look at that.
Bam, 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 normal people. Like, why would she wear that?
And look at it, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, know why now. You want to see Ronald Reagan? He's got a Ronald Reagan shooting.
So,
by the way, where did Ronald Reagan get shot at?
Stop it with the.
Okay.
Let's see JFK. Who do you think JFK was?
An alien. Like
he was doing what? Why would they take him down?
For energy, so. Here's what I try to explain to everybody. When we say goodbye, we cry. You say goodbye. Like for them, there's no emotion. There's no nothing. They can't. Most of them can't even produce tears. Like you'll see, like the school shootings, they can't cry. What's his name? Emil Parker, Robbie Parker, the dad and the wife. There's an interview, and they're doing this the whole time with their tongue. It's crazy. What's her name? What's her name? I try to get it. The black congresswoman out here. I just forgot her name. She's old.
Oh,
Madeline. Maxine Waters.
Maxine Waters.
Right, Waters. There's a video of her with her tongue. If you want to see it, 100% real. She does this.
JFK, bro.
Okay, JFK. We'll say on JFK. But yeah, it sounds crazy. Like, even he had a threesome with Marilyn Monroe. No, it's Marilyn Monroe. By the way, I heard she died at 33, I think, right? Or her birthday on 33. No, she died at 38. There's a 33 with Marilyn Monroe. The day she died. No, she was 38. Oh, no, she's out. I'm sorry. Ready? Oh, August 4th, 206. The 216th day of the year, Obama's birthday. Look.
Okay.
Where is Marilyn Monroe buried? Watch, crypt number.
Marilyn Monroe.
Crypt
number?
Yep.
24, not 33.
No, there's a 33 somewhere. No connection, number 33. There's a 33 somewhere. I'll find it next time. But even her death, again, same thing. Like, just to depress everybody, and same thing. She went back to where she came from.
And how do they say that she died?
Drug overdose.
Over the OD?
Yeah.
It's always OD.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with the...
Wait, we're talking about something. Marilyn Monroe, Kennedy. But anyway, so Kennedy was so beloved. I think Kennedy's shooting on TV was probably the most dramatic, energy-looshing thing of all time. Like a shock to the system. Like Kobe Bryant, when we found out about Kobe Bryant, it was like word of mouth.
Correct.
This was on TV. There's just so much like...
So do you think we're basically like a battery to him?
What do you mean?
So we feed them with our energy?
Oh, yeah.
Positive,
absolutely. Yes. I see what you're saying. Yes. They love and they make fun of us.
Okay, you want to hear this crazy thing? So
yeah.
You remember during 2020, I want to say there was a big thing on adrenochrome?
Yeah.
So they say, right, the conspiracy theory goes, if you... adrenochrome is something that you get in when you're very scared.
Adrenaline. You get the kid scared, and then you eat that. I fell for all that stuff too. Comet Pizza.
Yeah.
Isaac Cappy. We didn't. Somebody wanted to talk about him. They asked me, but go ahead.
So adrenochrome, you scare a kid, he gets this adrenochrome in his blood, and you suck his blood because you're a fucking vampire or something, right? Do you remember the movie Monsters Inc.?
Yeah, but I never saw it. I don't go to movies anymore.
You don't know what they were doing there?
No.
You don't know the plot?
Mm-mm.
So Monsters Inc., I want to say that 2001 to 2002.
Yeah.
There's a monster world. The monsters are good, so they have these doors to our world, to real world. They go inside the bedrooms of kids. They scare the kids, and it feeds the batteries for their world.
But that's what I'm saying. They put stuff out there. They want us to think that they're eating kids. Like, that's why I told you the other day. The FBI says 400,000 kids go missing every year. Where are they? Where are the parents on TV? My God, some at the mall. Somebody stole, like, if God forbid somebody stole one of my kids. Like, even my neighbors, I showed them the video you sent me when you told me not to share with anybody, the teaser. Mm-hmm. And one of my neighbors, they tease me all the time, some of my neighbors, but one of them, like, she's new to this. She's like new. So I said, okay, let me ask you a question. Because she has one child with, she's not with the husband anymore, but it's her only kid. Like everybody else has, I have 3 kids, whatever. And I said, okay, can you imagine? I showed her the guy, how he's laughing, getting in a character. Because she even says, oh, the breaks. Like, she wants to learn. So I said, would you act like this if, God forbid, they shot Lucas at school the day before? She goes, well,
the day before.
And she said, first of all, I wouldn't even go on TV. I wouldn't even care, like, whatever. And then...
And Roger Parker was the one that asked for TV covering.
Yeah, he said, like, are we on? Remember that?
Yeah, and he asked for the interview.
He said that. Yeah. In the comments, I think, or you said it. Like, somebody said, like, he wanted to go on and he wanted, like... And he's, my daughter, Emil Parker. And you'll see there's pictures of her with the AI hands are all messed up. I can show it to you.
So your friend, your neighbor.
Right. So... I showed her the video, and she's like, oh, no, no way. She goes, no. If somebody's kid got shot the day before, first of all, they're not going on TV, and second of all, they're not like, she's like, Joey, just me talking about it right now, I want to throw up. And I'm the same way. Like, I never bought a dog. We never had a family pet because just thinking about the day when Rocky leaves me, our family, we're going to be in therapy.
So what's interesting about Adrenochrome, right?
Yeah.
So I asked ChatGPT, what's adrenochrome? Adrenochrome is a real chemical compound, but it has also become the center of baseless conspiracy theories, right? Adrenochrome, byproduct of the oxidation of adrenaline. So it's a real thing, right? You know the link between Google and adrenochrome?
Oh, epinephrine? That's crazy. I used to take that for working out. That's weird. Okay, sorry.
It can stop.
Or maybe it's ephedrine. Ephedrine.
Ephedrine, yes.
Yeah. I used to take that.
You know the connection between the Google and adrenochrome?
Google?
Yes.
Well, Google's... See, that's the thing. Somebody said, like, Apollo, you're putting stuff into Google and ChatGPT. How do we trust them? That's very true. I
But
agree.
even if ChatGPT approves this, so it means that
There's some truth to it,
yeah.
right?
So
But
you know the browser Chrome, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now look at this. So Adreno is a Qualcomm graphics processor, right? Has nothing to do with Google.
Qualcomm used to be a...
Google uses Qualcomm chips in Android devices. So there is a Adreno
An Android. I said,
Adreno
yeah.
processor in Google phones that uses Chrome browser.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
But why would they use the names? Why the naming?
That's
That's just a coincidence. But why?
To mess with people.
What are the chances?
You know how many people, I'll tell you, people got so mad at me, people that used to love me, and like I opened their eyes, they want to believe the pedophile stuff so much. Oh my God, that they're eating kids and like...
They're not saying that they're eating kids.
No, they're
saying
eating
that
kids. They eat them. They say they eat them. The adrenochrome too.
Yeah, but they rape them.
Rape them, and then they're saying like hot dog is like raping boy. Also eating them. They're saying they eat them. There's like what's her name? They're cannibals.
Okay, so pedophiles do not exist in your opinion at all?
Oh yeah, but not first of all, these politicians are not even human. They're not human. Like they're not human.
But there are people that rape kids, right?
Oh yeah, of course, but not. They think that 330,000 kids go missing, or whatever it is, 400,000, and they're getting trafficked by Joe Biden and whatever. Like,
No, trafficked by cartels, for instance. Why not? How can you debunk?
I don't know any kids that have ever gone missing. I don't know any.
Yeah, but bro, you live in LA suburb almost.
But they're saying 400,000. How many kids we saw in the FBI? It used to be 800,000. Now I was shocked.
Yeah, 350.
350. Where are all the parents on TV? Oh my God! 50 states, right? There's 50 states. What's 50 divided by? Do the math. What's 380,000? 350,000? That's 700 kids per state. If you average it out. 350,000.
7,000.
7,000, even worse. 7,000 kids a state go missing. Where's the news coverage? Where's the... if God,
Nobody would watch it.
God forbid, if something happened to your beautiful child, missing, where are you going to go? Police, what else? What if the news says, hey, we heard what happened. Let's put it out. Don't you want Amber Alert? Don't you want publicity to find him? Here's what he looks like. Right? Don't you wouldn't go on the news?
If they would cover that.
No, you would beg them. Oh my God, please.
They're going to tell me, get lost.
Why would they tell you get lost?
Because the airtime is very expensive. We have to advertise some shit.
I would. Don't you think the news would want to help you? Local child goes missing.
Maybe they are.
7,000 average per state.
Yeah, but 40 million live only in California.
Oh, like I said, I've never to this. Yes, the Amber Alerts. There's crazy dads, custody battles. They take the kids. I get it. But they're saying they're getting kidnapped. I've coached baseball. I've worked at a restaurant. I've never seen a kid go missing ever.
How with the stats and with citizens and people that live in this country. So, how many people live in China?
Oh God, 1.2 billion.
You sure?
Maybe more now.
Let's do the check. I'm gonna try to blow your mind. So the China's population is.
That's what they say anyway.
Okay, so do you believe them?
No, I don't believe it. Nothing.
1.4 billion, right?
Yeah.
Take 100 China cities by population and add the numbers. What number will you get? Take a guess. If you take 100 Chinese biggest cities by population, you add those numbers up. What will you get?
I have no idea. That's when you got me. 700.
Top 50 is 300, right? So top 100,
I get it.
500 million. Once again, where is 1 billion people if they don't live in the top 100 cities in the world, in China?
I mean, how many cities are there in China, though?
Bro, if they're not in top 100,
Yeah. But how many? Maybe there's like 20,000.
how many China? How
many cities
many
in China?
cities does China have in total? What?
687.
No, come on, this is bullshit. More. But anyways, the same with India. India
Prefecture.
population-
What is that prefecture? I always see that. Prefecture level cities.
Let's go. India is 1.6, I want to say, right?
No, India's more now?
More.
Oh, I didn't know.
India is
The same.
Same thing, okay? Take top 200 India cities by population and add the numbers. What will you get? 1.5 almost, right?
Yeah.
Let's take top 200 cities in India. Okay, so 288 million people in the top 200. Where's 1.2 billion? When they say 1 billion people live in my country, 1 billion? Can they imagine this kind of population? That's BS. They don't have the billion. It's just to intimidate us. Oh, China is so big. They have an army of what?
Yeah,
Million
absolutely.
something.
I never, you know what? I'm learning from you right now because they lie about money all the time. Oh, this player's making 300. This person's worth $1 billion. Bullshit.
Or they get a contract with Nike for 1 billion. 1 billion? That's a lot of money.
You can't prove. There's no such thing as $1 billion. There's not like I told you. These Freemasons, they get like a open credit. They could buy whatever they want. They just can't tell the secrets, whatever. So they say, like Allen Iverson. Do you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what number does he wear? 3. Steph Curry wears 30. Why would you pick number 30? It's the number 3. But you know, Embiid, $50 million a year he's making for the 76ers. There's no way you could pay a guy $50 million a year. That means he's getting $800,000 a game to play 30 minutes. But there's just no way. There's not enough people that go to the games. The sponsors don't pay that much money, and he's just one guy.
Let's go with NBA average player salary in 2000 is 3.1, right?
Yeah.
Now do 2024.
Probably 11 million or something.
So what's interesting is, where do they get all the money? Because
they don't. That's what I'm
in
saying.
the 90s to early 2000s, the NBA was on peak, right? Everybody was
Michael
watching.
Jordan, yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Spurs, all that stuff. Now nobody is watching NBA.
No.
And the average salary is 9.2. So we get from 3 to 9, 3x. So literally no names are making 3 times the money. There's no way.
Do this. SHAI. He just signed a new contract. I want you to see what
SHAI
Alexander. New contract.
New contract. Who's this?
Plays for OKC Thunder. I might have spelled it wrong, actually. SHIA. Where's all that?
Who the hell is
Yeah,
he?
SHAI. Look at his new contract. Look.
Record-breaking Supermax extension.
Look how much.
I don't know the guy. I have to know the guy even though I'm not watching the NBA. If he gets 285 million.
Look how much he's making for average annual. Look one down.
Average annuals. $71 million.
Not only that, look.
You remember they were telling us that Kobe and Shaq had the 20 million record-breaking? 20 million? Now they have 70? Who the hell is this guy? I don't know the guy.
He's pretty good. He got the MVP this year and they won the championship. But look, I just noticed this. How much is 7 plus 1? I'm wrong. I'm writing it wrong now. Okay, that's 11.
There's no $70 million. Where do they get all the money?
That's
From
what I'm saying.
sponsorships?
There's no.
Nobody's
such thing.
watching the shit.
And don't forget, it's not the team that's making 71 million. That would be a little more. That would be a little more believable. This guy gets 6 million. One player, $71 million a year. There's no way.
Year.
There's no
And
way.
I don't know the guy.
How much does the stadium make money for a game?
LeBron is 52 million.
LeBron, like,
No, everybody knows the name,
yeah.
at least. But the guy is more popular than LeBron. He's getting 20 million a year more than LeBron.
and you're right.
Shai Alexander. Maybe he's a good player, but I have to know the guy.
But here, and not only that, you're right. Like even somebody who doesn't really pay attention to the NBA, they
Yes.
knew Michael Jordan.
Correct.
They knew Scottie Pippen back then. Shaquille O'Neal,
Rodman.
Kobe Bryant, Rodman. Rodman was a good media guy. But nobody knows. Yeah, no, my daughter might know, but the average person doesn't know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and by the way, where's number 2? Gianna wore number 2. There's so much stuff. Oh my gosh, I can show you stuff with broken ACLs that'll blow your mind. What they did with go ahead.
Last time you mentioned for a split second, you mentioned Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
And then you waved somewhere else. Let's go with it.
Somebody asked me that. No,
Yeah.
so I used to do Tybo, Billy Blanks with Kim Kardashian. Okay. Remember we talked about Billy Blanks, Tybo?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Kardashians were there. So I used to do a sports talk radio show. And Billy Blanks, so everybody told me in my gym, I used to work at a place called Powerhouse. And everybody knows I did a radio show when I thought sports were real. And they said, Joey, there's this place called Tybo. It's a brand new place. It ended up being, I'm in the infomercial. It's in the Guinness Book of World Records, most televised commercial of all time. I used to get recognized. I went to Miami, and my friends and I made a bet. Like, do you think people recognize me? Right in the
that
airport.
was before they changed you?
Yeah, that was before. Yeah, I had hair. I had nice hair. And so I'm like, no, I don't think so. In the airport, oh my God, you're the Tybo guy, right? So anyway, so I went to Tybo, and the Kardashians were there. Bruce Jenner, when he was still Bruce Jenner, that whole thing, even that. And so I told Kim Kardashian's sister, Kourtney, your sister is going to be the most beautiful. She was so beautiful. She's going to be the most beautiful girl ever. She had like a little bit of zits, whatever. This is not even her anymore. It's just like you can tell it's not even them. They do the show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and the floor, black and white marble, the tiles, who has that in their house? Who the hell has that in their house?
It would drive you crazy. Having this floor.
Yeah.
Tiles, black and
white. Yeah. I would do hopscotch.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's not them anymore. And Robert Kardashian was the lawyer for O.J. Simpson. Yeah. And so it's all like, he leaves, they get bigger, the family, but I just don't think it's like even the mom, like she was so beautiful, but
Did you see how she looks like right now?
the mom,
Yeah. What's her
just so
name?
Kris
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Facelift. This is her.
Oh,
This is her, bro. This is not Kim.
this is not, bro. I'm telling you, this is human. There's no plastic surgery that can do this. No.
And she's 60 something, right?
Yeah, when she was younger, she was so beautiful. When she used to do Tybo,
69 years old.
Oh, look at her birthday. So the Astroworld. Remember Astroworld?
No.
That's when they fake. Oh man, we're jumping around again. So Astroworld was a thing where they did looshing. They said all these kids died at a concert. They got trampled. Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott. Yeah.
So one of the things I gave to my sports thing on my winnable, I told everybody the Houston Astros are going to win the World Series. I told them it's for Astroworld. They won the World Series. It was like the 2-year anniversary of Astroworld. They won on that game because the Houston Astros. But that was all for her.
What sport is that? Houston
baseball. Baseball. Mm-hmm. So Kris Kardashian, go look at when it happened, Astroworld. It happened on her birthday. Her 60th birthday? I forgot what it was. Because, he's dating his daughter. Her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, Astroworld, look at the
November 5th. November 5th.
There you go.
Yeah, but that can be a coincidence. So Astroworld 2021, 2 years after that, Houston Astros won.
Yeah, I remember exactly 1 year to the day. So watch when he released his album, Astroworld. When did he release the album? This is what I do. This is what watch. When was the album Astroworld released?
Travis
This is so cool. We're gonna do this in real time.
World album release date. 3rd.
August 3rd. No, it was the record before that release date. Hold on. August 3rd. I don't remember. I have to go back. It's so hard to remember all this stuff. But the Houston, when did the Houston Astros win the World Series?
Prior to Astroworld, and then
2022.
2022, the next year.
So, okay. Wait, when was the deciding game? That's what it was. You'll see.
2022,
Yeah.
deciding game.
You'll see. Watch. You'll see. Now, see, it's all coming back to me.
Boom. November 5th.
Okay, we should write.
Year after.
Oh, wait, where did it say November 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you, man. 1 year after. You guys, don't you see? I'm trying to show everybody. Look, I didn't even remember. They won the Houston Astros, okay? The concert was Astroworld. Now, whether some people really died, I don't know, but show me the videos of people getting trampled. Show me videos. They said that,
It
no.
was 2021. Basically, everybody had phones with 4K. Everybody would film.
There's thousands of people at the concert. Show me one where people are getting trampled. They do something where like people are falling over. I said they're gonna win. Guys, I want you to see what I do for a living. I told everybody they're gonna win Game 6 because it's the 1 year anniversary of Astroworld. You know how much money I made people on this?
You literally did that.
Before the series started.
10 victims. Okay.
Oh, let's see the victims. I didn't even look at the victims.
Attended the concert.
It's all fake. Nobody died. You'll see
50,000 people attended,
Where's all the video cameras of the stampede?
and they were just scared. But even when people are scared, they're still.
No, even absolutely. We are in a world where they film. I'm at the gym. I can't walk by without somebody doing.
Yeah, but this is the.
If somebody
That wasn't shooting, they were just.
Okay, did you see yesterday in Philadelphia the shooting? By the way, 113 and 13. Did you see it on the news? You want to take it up?
Yeah. What
Okay. Shooting I think it was the 4th of July in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Cell cameras, right? They're shooting. They're still filming it while they're.
No, that was, I want to say, filmed with the Amazon. How is it? The Ring camera. Yeah, that was with.
You sure?
Yeah. But that video.
No,
was
but afterwards,
wild.
somebody sent me videos of the bodies on the ground, and somebody has a cell phone. I have it on my phone.
But that's wild. It's like a normal
Yeah,
day.
but see, 1 person dead, 13 injured. 1 person dead, 113 and 13.
Okay, so answer me this: how many people died 2024 July 4th weekend in Chicago?
Oh, that was completely. Remember that? That was. Oh my gosh, was that 2024?
No, let's go this year. So the stats of this year. Look at this. During 2025 July 4th holiday weekend, in Chicago only, 11 killed, 5 injured. That's a battlefield.
Oh yeah, it's.
Take Chicago since 2020. How many people get shot and or killed every weekend on average? You know the stats?
No, but you can't really trust them. But I know it's gonna be. I know, but they don't talk about it. They make it. It's like nothing, right? They never talk about all the killing in Chicago. Man, you want to talk about alien?
Bro, shootings 20 to 25 per weekend. 3 to 4. 20 to 25 shootings per weekend every weekend?
It's ridiculous.
You would never live in that kind of
Why would
city.
can you imagine
It's
living there?
impossible.
Yeah, you can't live there.
Impossible.
I mean,
Battlefield.
it's not 20 a year. This is a
Every
weekend. It's like a war.
Every.
It's a weekend. It's ridiculous.
Every.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. All the number, everything you read on your phone, you see on your phone and TV, it's all a lie, you guys. It is all a lie. And again, this is black shaming. They black shame. People get mad at me. There's a kid that plays on my son's team, and the mom gets so mad at me when I say black shaming. She's white. Her sons,
Of course she is.
yeah. She gets mad at me. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm telling you the truth. Like, it's black shaming. The Diddy, again, Bill Cosby. By the way, another thing with Bill Cosby, I didn't get to finish. Bill Cosby, Mr. Nice Guy, right? Look, so all of a sudden, after he gets, they said he put stuff in the girls' drinks, right? All of a sudden, believe it or not, after all this stuff comes out, they show him doing comedy bits about getting girls drunk with Spanish fly. You know what Spanish fly is? It's an old thing called, I won't even go there. I put it one time in this guy's drink. He didn't know that I did it. His name was Willie Marshall. We went to school together. And the only thing it is, he was like itching his balls. That's the only thing he was doing. But he didn't get horny or anything. But he got really mad at me. He didn't get mad at me. I blamed another guy for doing it, but he was pissed. He's like, damn, someone put some in my drink. Like, he kept like itching his balls. It was the funniest thing. So anyway, so Spanish fly was supposedly you put in a girl's drink when she's not watching, and like it makes you like a little bit loose, you know? And so all of a sudden, Bill Cosby, the nicest guy in the world, he did comedy bits about the English language, and he went to, I forgot that school in Philadelphia, Temple University. He got his doctorate, very smart guy. All of a sudden, there's comedy bits of him talking about Spanish fly, like 30 years ago. You know, like they have, it's just crazy. The nicest guy in the world, all of a sudden, he's a serial rapist. Bro, did you see what happened in Vegas? Oh my gosh. The telephone poles?
No.
Ah.
What do you want me to tell?
Telephone, Las Vegas telephone poles, storm.
Bones.
Look, right there, 216. Up 216. Look, 6 times 6 times 6. You'll see it all the time. Watch this. This happened in Vegas last week. Watch this. Right there. Watch. Look at the telephone poles. They're saying it was a windstorm, thunderstorm out of nowhere. Look, where are the trees? I don't see a leaf moving. Look. They said it was a snowstorm, a snow dust storm. Look, there's a car. There's a dash cam. Watch. Look at the trees. Look. So for miles, the telephone poles fell. Look how
this tree moves a little. This tree moves a little to their left.
I barely see it. Guess how many people were left without power?
Yeah, but maybe the wires were.
No, they're saying it's the wind. The wind. I don't see. The trees should be moving. Guess how many people lost power? I think you're gonna get it.
They're all about the blackouts.
Guess how many people lost power?
3,000. 30,000.
33,000. It's in the news. 33,000. But look, I don't see the trees. Look at the tree on the left. Is it moving? I don't see a tree moving. Look, it should be. If it's that powerful to break it in the middle.
Which one that started though?
You'll see like
the one right there.
But they're saying it's wind.
Yes.
The dust storm. By the way, it's a dust storm you can't see.
Once the first fall, it's like a domino effect.
But they're saying it fell because of the wind.
They're all about blackouts in 2024, 2025. Barcelona, the whole Spain was blacked out this year or last year's December, I want to say.
See, that's what scares me the most is the power grid. That scares me the most. Like at my house, when it's hot and we don't have the AC on, there's no way I'll be. It's too hot and sweaty and like. Here's the one thing I tell everybody.
This is the worst thing you're getting.
No. I'm saying if the power grid goes out.
Yeah.
Like at night. No. So here's what I do, guys. The one thing I have at my house, I always have a lot of sparklets water, like the gallons, because I mean, God forbid that it goes out. Like you know, there's 5 of us in the family, and now the dog. So you want to have enough water. That's why it's we can't afford it. But like getting solar, like you know, you're moving to a house.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you see, so the problem with the blackouts, if the system blacks out, the banking system, you got no money, bro.
Yeah, you can't buy food.
You can't buy fuel.
I'll let you know right now. If it happens by my house, there's a Walmart, there's a Ralph's. I'm going in there. I'm not paying for any. Well, money won't work anyways, but because you can't pay on the computer if the grid's down. I'm taking everything, whatever I can take. I'm not going to be the only one, obviously, but you got to have water, man. I like. Can you imagine not having water? Like you know, your refrigerator is not working. The food goes bad.
Okay, so in regard to water, why do you think Africa is suffering big time? Why don't they have
They can.
drinking water?
They can have water. They can have rain. Did you see the floods in Texas? You think that was real? You think that was real? Don't get me wrong. But even in Texas, look, it's showing
It
you.
happened like this.
It happened like this. All the people in the pictures, orange shirt, bricks behind them. It's on my page on Instagram. And then did you see how they make history repeat itself? There it is. There it is. Watch this, guys. It's insane. This is what they get off on, making history repeat itself. He's not human, 100%. William Shatner.
By the banks of the Guadalupe River. Because the date was supposed to go home. The Moralisarian church camp were awaited early. The river was flooded. If they didn't engage Sioux, their buses might not be able to at all.
Same river, same camp.
Okay, Guadalupe River, Texas, Guadalupe River, 1987 flood accident was real. Maybe that's a problematic river. Yes, the July 1987 flash flood along the Guadalupe River near Comfort, Texas, was a real and tragic event.
31 feet, 31 is 13.
10 teenagers drowned. 4 adults and 33 children survived.
Church Camp 33. And you know what the name of this camp is?
Don't remember the name.
Mystic. Like
Yeah,
magic.
Mystic.
Magic. They use magic.
So they do it on purpose in Africa? With Africa?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? They hate the blacks. They hate what? It's a huge continent. It's an incredible continent.
I don't want to say it, but yes, you just said it.
They hate the blacks so
Yes,
much? So they
slavery.
starve them?
Yep.
Okay, why do you think nukes don't exist?
What?
It's just fear-mongering? That we
Yes,
have,
fear-mongering.
that we have a weapon
yeah.
that can basically wipe us out?
If one goes, the world's over. If one goes, like the nuclear fallout is over. They need Earth. Whatever these reptilians are, whatever. I mean, I don't even know.
They'll never destroy it?
No, they can't. They'll be done. They need humans. They need the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the organism. There's a word for it. The moon. They need Earth. If Earth is done, because time, we will always be back. Time. They always like they idolize time. Look how many songs are about time. By the way, you were making me laugh about Usain Bolt when you sent me that one.
Oh,
Like-
guys, the Usain Bolt is incredible.
Like the fastest man in the world
Of all time.
of all time, and his last name is Bolt,
And it's his real name. It's not his...
like a stage name.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Bolt. Okay.
But yeah, so they need Earth. They need Earth. There's never going to be a nuclear war. You don't have to worry about it. Like, let's talk about this real quick. The war in Israel and Iran that just happened. What was that?
They said that Iran has potential to build nukes or even have nukes.
But
So
what?
they
What?
destroyed the...
So for a week it was a war. Like
12 days.
12 days. I'm surprised it wasn't 13 days.
Hmm.
Sure, wasn't 13.
12.
Well, they probably struck on the 13th. I know last time they did. But still, like I said, the biggest crock of baloney all time is that Israel didn't see the, who are they? The
Palestinians.
Palestinians
Hamas.
go over the border. By the way, what was the name of the music festival? We talked about that or no?
No. Israel Music Festival, October 7. I don't know.
Think space, think stars. They're obsessed with it.
Supernova. The brightest star. The biggest star, right? New star.
Supernova.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed so many times, you guys. They showed, if you were probably still there, they showed apartments in Israel, supposedly, not apartments, houses. And they showed rooms where they came and they killed all the kids, and they leave clues, a black and white thing, whatever. It's not even true. You see bullet holes everywhere. Guess what you don't see? Blood. They said this family, 8 people were killed in this house. No blood anywhere. because they don't care anymore. They don't care. They don't like throw the blood around. I can't wait to do the Boston Massacre stuff.
Let's go.
The Boston Massacre stuff, man. The fakest thing of all time. Don't forget.
This is the premise, but because I remember
There's a Boston Marathon, right? 2013, right? 2013. And there's a huge Boston Marathon. They have it every year. And they blame these two Chechenian brothers, right? That's the thing. It's so funny. Like 10 minutes after the bomb goes off, they already know who the suspects are. They have video, whatever. It's all the show. And it's also always transportation rituals. Transportation. Remember where one of the brothers was hiding?
No.
In a boat. We're running. They killed one of the brothers, right? The other brother was in a boat. And then when they're in trial, here's the other thing I noticed. Another observation. They can never talk. The guy lost his voice.
He lost his voice.
Go look. The other guy, what's his name for Aurora, was 2 on drugs. Remember this in the trial? He's like, his eyes are huge. I always say, God forbid if they frame me, I would be in court yelling, "I didn't do it. It's just a shut up or not. Nope, I didn't do it. I don't care. I didn't do it."
Yes, that's correct. Johar Tsarnaev remained largely silent, especially during the killing.
Here you go, buddy.
That was strategic legal decision by his defense.
Look, 666. Oh my God.
Where?
Look, you guys. June 24th is 6/6. And the year 15, 1 + 5 is 6.
Bro, that's too much.
No, that's how they do it. 666. Look, on June 24th, before his formal sentencing, that's why they do it. He broke his silence. Oh, yeah. For the first time, like, he's not going to be like, "I didn't do it." He's in on the show, too. But look, June is a 6 month. 2 + 4 is 6, 6/6. And the year 15, 1 + 5 is 6. You know what they killed?
But there's 2 as well. Two.
But the year is 16. Like I'm born in 70.
Okay, but why did they do this bombing in the first place?
Energy, ritual, scare.
Yeah, but the official version is what?
Oh, they hate America, as always. They want you to think Muslims, the brown people, Muslims, they hate America, death to America. I don't care what anybody says. You can't hate a person, a country, a cause enough to say, "I'm going to fly a plane into the buildings to kill myself."
Why?
First of all, it hurts. You'd be like, but who would do that? There's let alone one person, 19 people. Here's the other thing. I think I got cut off.
Then.
Huh?
You can become a martyr then. You're going to become like a saint.
Nobody
like a
cares
hero.
enough. Nobody cares enough that much. They don't.
Before you talk, let's say, do you believe that IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, basically wiped out Palestine? Do you believe the photos and videos that you see of Palestine?
But it's not, again, it's not.
Ruins everywhere. Do you believe?
Yes,
yes.
So, it's going to be a smart city. I told you.
So
like Pacific Palisades,
so
yes.
If this is true, do you think Palestinians that are still alive, and especially the younger generation, will love or hate to death Israel for doing that? People
already hate Israel.
But for doing that to your home
but
country,
I don't
they will grow up. They will
hate them. They're not going to sacrifice their life and not seeing their kids again. Like they. By the way, all you need to know is Muhammad Atta. I'll show you another thing right now. You're going to freak out. How old was Muhammad Atta?
33.
Right. You want to see something crazy?
Let's go.
Look at his birthday. Watch this, you guys. I mean, this is my research. My research. Okay. Watch his birthday.
September 1st, 1968.
So he was 33, right? 9/1 anyways, right? Now watch this. The lady, I forgot her name. Betty Doy, I think her name is. You have to type in that she called. It's her. It's bullshit. It's down in the studio, whatever. She calls. "Oh my God, I'm on the 9th floor. Oh my God." What are the odds? Again, you're going to say, "Ay, yoy, it's a coincidence." Watch this. I forgot her name. Betty Doy. Melissa Doy.
83rd.
No. Melissa Doy birthday. What are the odds? Get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. Melissa Doy birthday. Muhammad Atta born September 1st. Melissa Doy born?
September 1st. Okay, what about those Israelis that were dancing in front of the
So stupid.
WTC?
No
Not
such
real?
thing. No. They're just adding to the story. The Jews knew that not to go to work. And no, they're trying to make people hate Jews and Muslims. No such thing. The dancing Israelis. It's just adding to the story. So you think a human being is going to dance and be happy? It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyways, really quick. So she's the one that calls in. Oh my God. And then Muhammad Atta, born on the same day as her, flies into. I mean, guys, come on. What are the odds? There's 365 days in a year. So not only 365, you have to do 2 years. She's born a year after him, too. Look at the year.
69. And Muhammad Atta.
By the way, didn't
68.
it strike at 9:03? They love the number 369. No, 8:46. The second plane was 9:03. 8:46. You ready for this? Ready for this? First plane, go.
First plane.
Get ready for this, guys. I'm telling you, it's all a freaking lie.
What time? 8:46, correct.
Ready?
Yes.
Derek Chauvin. Now they changed it because I told you they lied. Derek Chauvin, the cop. George Floyd. How long was Derek Chauvin on George Floyd's neck? Take a guess. Take a guess before you put it in.
Derek Chauvin.
Knee on Floyd. They changed it though.
Neck duration.
Watch, they changed it. It's going to be 9 minutes something, 9:29, I think.
9:29.
Okay, but look at the original. Oh.
Damn.
Isn't it crazy? Remember Trump, I can't breathe? You saw that or not? Did you ever do that?
I fact-checked it. He did it. He did this
2 months before.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't breathe. In Minnesota, though. That's the whole
No,
thing.
that wasn't Minnesota.
Oh, no, he was no. He was talking about the woman from Minnesota. Sorry, Amy Klobuchar. That's what I meant. You want to see?
So once you know all that, can you predict something? Not this,
yeah, I do it all the time.
but without sports. Can you predict
Well,
something?
sports is so easy though. Like on my I go live. Can I see the numbers? And I go live. It's on my Instagram page. I can't fake it. I'm going live, okay, to show people. So I get all the people in, so nobody says, "Oh, you did it afterwards." I'm going live, and I'm telling them, "Oh my God, guys, it's 3-0, number 13." I show them he's gonna hit a home run right here. Boom, home run. It's on my page. But the future stuff, like, you know what I consider this? I consider it like detective work. Like afterwards, you can see, like, what are the odds? 846. Now, 846 probably has some biblical number that I don't know. Rambo, that I always tell you about, Rambo, the truth codes. If you could do a show with him, the only thing is he can't do it live because he's in New York. He'll blow your mind. Like he knows astrology and the planets. He'll explain to you like Mercury rituals. Like he sent me a thing yesterday. Like the number 113. Can I read it to you?
Yeah, sure.
So I always talk about the number 113, right? Michael Jordan's name. Hold on. Oh wait, my daughter texted me. Let me see. Okay, we're good. Rambo. Hold on. And it's $5 a month. He charges. I told him you should charge $50 a month. So here's all the 113. You give me a few of them. Con artist, duplicity, white lie. There's a lot more. There's a whole list of 113s. But he said to me, Kobe Bryant is an example of a false narrative. He is a Virgo, which is ruled by the planet Mercury. Kobe Bryant is born 113 and 41. But his name is 113 and 41. Okay. Wait, how old was he when he died?
41.
If you want to put the Gematria up there, I can show you a lot of stuff.
Okay, so the problem with the Gematria is afterwards, after editing our podcast, I realized this. This is English language.
Because people ask that all the time. Because English is like the number one language in the world, I think. Yeah, maybe there could be calculators. I don't know how it works in Spanish or whatever, but there's just so much. The camera, we're good.
Yeah.
There's so much that they do in English that matches all the time. Like, you want to see something crazy? Elvis's brother, Jesse Guerin, and Kobe Bryant are the same in all four. They are the same in all four. It's impossible.
What is it? L4 is what?
All four ciphers. So if you want to go on it, I can show you.
Gematria?
Yes. You'll see all the there it goes. Gematria calculator. Now, a lot of people do sports. I've done sports with this calculator showing stuff. It's not my number one thing, but put in Kobe Bryant. Okay, see the 113.41?
What is reduction?
Reduction is A is 1, B is, Z is 1.
Oh, okay.
And then the reverse, there's other ways to do it. I'm not good at explaining it. I don't want to, you can Google it. It explains to you how to do it. Okay. But see, Kobe Bryant. Okay. Now hit enter. Did you hit enter?
Yeah, nothing changed.
Oh, wait, scroll down. Yeah. Okay. Now go back up.
Okay.
Go back. Now type a new word.
Okay.
Yep. Go JESSE. New word. Oh, by the way, that's Elvis's brother. Look at the 13. See, look. Now GARON. No, GA. GARON. Now hit enter. Now go down. Look at this. Is that insane? That's insane. They also have something in common. Calabasas. What does Calabasas mean in Spanish? Or a pumpkin. What color is a pumpkin?
Orange.
It's a pumpkin.
Yeah, correct.
What color is a pumpkin?
Orange.
Where did Kobe die? Calabasas.
And Elvis.
Lisa Marie Presley, Calabasas, and Elvis's grandson, Calabasas. So go back really quick. How crazy. It's a perfect match, Jesse Garrett, because I'm telling you, because they're not from here. They know. So here's what I'm trying to say. These aliens, whatever they are, the numbers that I'm doing now, they do it. They know it like this. Like, they say we use 10% of our brain capacity. They are geniuses. They know the numbers. Like and they get educated in this stuff. Like the celebrities know all this. We have people that have figured it out. See, he's typing in Vladimir.
Give me one thing. I'm gonna blow your mind as well. So in regards to other countries, because I always wonder whether it's something happens in other countries as well. So since I speak Russian, right?
Yeah.
Though I'm from Lithuania, I've never been to Russia, but this is my native language.
Yeah.
So there was a guy, Vladimir Zhirinovsky. So he was a politician. He never had any high profile like a PM or president. He's never been a president of Russia or something, right? But he was always vocal, and he was a crazy guy. He always acted crazy. He had these famous videos when he's drunk with his friends and he's saying that Bush is a fucking cowboy, something like that. He should stick his dollars in the ass, and etc. So this guy goes in on Russian parliament, which is, I believe it's Duma or something like that. And he says this thing. Russian ultra-nationalist politician Vladimir Zhirinovsky publicly claimed that the officials had prior knowledge of a bombing in Volgodonsk, that is a small town in Russia, part of the September 1999 Russian apartment bombings. So in 1999, there was Russian apartment bombing. They were saying that Chechens were bombing the Russians because that was the second war with Chechnya, because they would like to separate from Russian Federation. So context, look at the context. The 1999 occurred in September 4th, 9th, 13th, and 16th. So on television, they said a few days prior to that it was bombing in the city that occurred 4 days later. The guy sees that, and he goes on the Duma floor and he says, "We in Moscow knew about the explosion 3 days before it had happened."
3, always the number 3. You see the 13 over there?
So this is not only U.S.
Oh no, of course. I'm telling
They
you.
show it prior to that. That was like an error, a mistake, like right? Too early. The footage came out too early.
Oh, like when the World Trade Center, you know about that, right?
The
Building 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
And she says what? She says
she's like, well, the Building 7 collapsed. We're finding out that Building 7 collapsed 20 minutes ago, and it was still behind her. By the way, what buildings collapsed in New York? 1, 2, and 7. And they call it this was the new Pearl Harbor, remember?
Yes.
When was Pearl Harbor?
45th.
Wait, month and day.
Don't remember.
December 7. 1, 2, 7.
Is it true that a reporter reported on, no, to say Building 7 too early?
Not only that, the Solomon building from the Bible. They got, what are the odds? It's the Solomon building.
Yes, it's true. The BBC News reporter mistakenly reported the
Mistake.
collapse of WTC 7 before it actually happened. How?
Mistakenly.
What BBC said later. The BBC acknowledged the error and clarified that they were reporting based on what they believed to be accurate at that time.
And let me tell you why it's BBC. What B is the second letter? Second letter, third letter.
223.
What's the secret society? The backwards 322. Google.
Secret Society.
Put in 322 secret society. Don't lose that page though.
Okay.
I want to go back to that, please. Go 322. There you go. Secret society. Like
The phrase secret, 32 secrets most
That's
likely
it.
refers to the Skull and Bones Society.
Skull and Bones. That's George Bush. All those guys.
Who are the most prominent Skull and Bones members? He was on the video saying that.
Oh, I'll
Is that
show
correct?
you. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to show you that next.
HW, W. Bush.
They're all Freemasons, my friend. All of them.
Why are they saying this?
You know John Belushi? How old was John Belushi when he died? You remember John Belushi, the comedian?
Yeah.
He was 33 years old when he died.
Uh-huh.
And on his casket, he has the Skull and Bones. That
John Belushi.
casket. I mean, tombstone, sorry.
Tombstone. Tombstone.
There it is, buddy. Look at the top. Nope. The one more over. The front on the right. Nope. No, there you go. Skull and Bones. Why would he have that?
Why?
By the way, he was born the same day as my daughter, January 24th.
And he
33.
OD'd, right?
So they say. I'm sure his hotel room number was 33 or 3.
John Belushi and number 33. Like
Well, his age for sure.
age or hotel room number. You gotta give more context to ChatGPT, then he goes good.
Okay.
He does well.
And then don't forget Andy Gibb from the Bee Gees. He died, Bee Gees?
Bee Gees, I know.
The young brother died at 30. He died at 33.
Bungalow 3.
Bungalow 3. There you go. See? Oh, did you look at Freddie Prinze Jr., what time he died? And Elvis?
Freddie Prinze Jr. is alive.
Oh, sorry. His father. Oh, my gosh. His father. Well, go look.
Freddie Prinze.
Time of death.
Time, death. 1 p.m.
No. Oh, but the call from the hotel.
Call from the hotel, time.
You guys have no idea how much I researched.
3:30.
There you go. You guys have no idea how much I have in my brain.
Okay, so
By the way, he died 8 days after 1 week after my wife was born.
this is number 3, 33, and etc. What about 28? Why do all this? Lots of celebrities died prior to 28 or being 28 years old.
27. 27.
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, 27. By the way,
Club 28 is.
hold on. How did Amy Winehouse die? They make fun of us, you guys. They mock us all the time.
Oh, that Amy Winehouse died.
I love that you brought
No
this thing up.
idea.
Here, watch. What's her last name?
Winehouse was found dead in London.
In her house from alcohol poisoning. Dead in the house. Right?
Location.
Oh, she was 27. And they usually die like 201 days after their birthday. I can show you. I can't remember that damn Prince song.
Yeah, 27 Club.
Yeah,
Right.
27.
Alcohol.
Poisoning in the house. She was found in her house. Wine house.
Usain Bolt.
Remember I told you Elvis Presley, the king, dies on the throne taking a shit?
Okay. So why Club 27?
2 + 7.
Who else died in Club 27?
Oh, it's so many.
So many.
Jimi Hendrix, my son's birthday.
You're big on numbers, bro.
Yeah, because it's crazy. The world, they run.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, Janis Joplin, look at all them. Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse.
Jim Morrison. You say that this is all for Lushing.
Yep.
A lot of people cried when Cobain died.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was that's when I was doing my radio show. There's something about him too. I show him shapeshift on Saturday Night Fever, shaking hands with Saturday Night Live with if you want to see it, they're both dead. What's his name? The fat comedian. I forgot his name. The real funny guy. Farley.
Oh, Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
Great guy.
Kurt Cobain. Watch this.
I love the guy. Tommy Boy. And Chris
Yeah, oh yeah,
Farley.
he was so great. You don't. He was funny, man. He was funny. Oh, how? Oh, I just hit 33. Here, watch. He shapeshifts right there. It's on my page. Look, watch Kirk. Oh, they do the Freemason shake. That's what it is. They do the Freemason shake, right? Like this. Like I can show you Lionel Richie winning the Academy Award for best. He shakes hands with Robert. I forgot the actor's name. The old school actor.
Mm-hmm.
They shake like there's a bunch of them, but
And like this.
there's that one. There's a bunch of them, but this one is like this. Like
Yeah. I know that you're.
yeah. So watch. There's shake hands that way.
Uh-huh.
You want to play it, and then you
No,
can see.
this is just a screenshot.
Yeah, and then you'll see his face, Kurt Cobain's face changing.
Okay, let's go with the videos.
It's all on my page, by the way. People ask me,
And this thing is real as well?
"Oh yeah, hand in the pocket." Oh, it's a big
Napoleon, Stalin,
Fauci. You see Fauci?
Fauci?
Oh my God, Fauci! When coronavirus started, he did this the whole time in the jacket, and I'll show you
Which one?
right there.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, that could have been another appearance. Let me see. Oh, by the way, so who got super famous after Kurt Cobain died?
Who?
The drummer, Dave. I forgot his name. The drummer.
No, this is not the one. This is not with.
Oh, that's weird. No, that is it, but it's a different take. So that's the performance right there. Now you know why they all wear black and white at the Oscars, right? Duality.
Yeah, but black and white those are common.
The duality.
You were black and white.
Well, did you see who the Academy Award is
Holding?
No, the Academy Award. Who it's a goddess.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
It's an Egyptian god. How's
Yeah.
it called?
Not Osiris. It's another one, but they idolize Egyptian gods in Babylonia because that's probably where they came from.
Egyptian god. Sokar? Something like
Yeah. Yes. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Sokar, Oscar.
Sokar.
Yes.
Sokar, Oscar similarity. Images.
Look.
Bam.
Osiris.
They just tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris Farley.
So that's what they want. They want us to watch. Here, that's a perfect example. They want us to watch the Academy Awards, and they're honoring all these people. By the way, the Academy Award, what's it shaped like? There's an award. I don't know what it's Academy Award. It's a triangle. I forgot. Maybe Grammy. It's a Grammy. The Grammy Award. It's a triangle. But they want us to watch these awards and idolize all these aliens that aren't even freaking human. He's a total so he's with Kobe, Tupac, all of them. And then the other thing is, Charles Barkley. How
He is
funny.
high as hell right here. He was a junkie,
Look at his
right?
face. Not look at his face. He's shape shifting right there. Look.
Just
See, the
as,
face behind him is normal.
bro, as you said, 4K is their biggest enemy.
Yeah.
We need 4K.
But the one with him shape shifting isn't a great. You can't. There's a guy, Dave. I forgot his.
This guy?
Yeah, he blew up. Foo Fighters. I can't remember his damn name.
Do you think that's a coincidence that most of the most prominent singers and actors are drug addicts? Or this is the price?
No. That's the fake make believe. It's a perfect. I'm happy you asked that. So they give them these personas. So when they kill them off, they can, like Tupac. When they kill him off, he got shot. No, that's Elvis. Oh, Elvis had Elvis. Back when I was a kid, I thought Elvis was so fat that he died because he's fat, not a shape. It was like 100. You know, Elvis's birth certificate said he weighed like 220 pounds. It's insane. He was like 5'10" and a half. No, I'm sorry, the other way. It said he weighed 170 pounds. Remember, like he was so big, right? and look out the death certificate. Elvis, the big. Here's one. Oh my gosh, Elvis Presley. They always tell us, okay? You know the song Elvis. I was a diehard Elvis fan. Okay, this another one's gonna freak you out because it's 2001 again. Anyways, Elvis used to start all of his concerts to 2001: A Space Odyssey. The song. Have you heard that song?
No.
Dun 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 doom doom doom. You want to play?
I know
it?
this song. I know this song.
So Elvis Presley, every concert, he would come out to that, and then the song CC Rider. What rider? CC 33. Oh my gosh, I'll show you Elvis shape shifting. That one I got to show you. So Elvis used to come out. Listen to this. The song is 2001: Space Odyssey. He was born. He died August 16th, 1977.
So
8 plus 16 is how much?
24.
Plus 1977?
A lot.
2001. And he came out.
If you okay.
He came out to the song 2001. You want to play Elvis 2000? Put Google Elvis 2001. That's all you have to do. Elvis 2001. It'll show you. See, Space Odyssey intro. Every concert. Here, you do that one. Elvis Aloha from Hawaii.
This one?
No, they were underneath. Can you play the volume? All right, come on. Get it.
Da-da.
Watch. Every concert, his whole life, every concert, and then when he would leave, they'd start playing that again, so everybody knew the concert was over, because he'd come out and do like encores, and so they played that, and then Elvis has left the building, because the fans would stay until, right? What are the odds? And this is not 1 year before his death, fake death. August 16, 8 plus 16 plus 1977.
I promised you to show the Cern. You know what's a Cern?
I hear about CERN all the time. I know it's about changing weather. I don't know what it is.
It's not about the changing weather. They're trying to basically to recreate how the Earth was created.
Is that what it is? I hear CERN. It's not one of my things.
Bro, watch the opening ceremony.
I see orange already.
The quality is as shitty as possible. No, this is not. Oh, yes, this is it. Look.
Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah.
The goats,
The
the
goat.
beasts.
It's funny. Tom Brady, the GOAT. Michael Jordan, the GOAT. They want us to idolize the Baphomet.
Now look at this. Falling.
Orange, look at all that orange.
Orange, a lot of orange. What is that? An opening ceremony of one of the biggest,
What the hell?
maybe
It's
one
people
of the
getting
biggest,
shot.
Yeah, one of the biggest inventions of the humanity, maybe potentially, right? What is this? A portal? What is this? Souls, demons flying? Who are these
What
marching?
Oh
I'm
my
telling
gosh,
you.
That's great. But you're right. I didn't even know you know about portals.
What is that?
It's not.
Why would you create it?
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing that you would create like. It's again. Look at this thing. You see the faces in there?
I would love to have an interview with the guy that created all this and
They're
do all the references. What is that? Why? What's the reason? What's the purpose?
Look at this.
Look at this. A goat? This is basically Satan.
Yeah. They love Satan. See, like I can't prove it. Look at this. Look at that. And that's crazy. Is this CERN this year? What year is this?
No, that was a long time ago. Look at this. The eyes.
Always the eye.
It's so creepy.
Always the eye. They love the eye. Did I ever show you 9/11? I didn't tell you 9/11 when they did the ceremony for Osiris, the eye.
No.
You want to see that one?
Yeah. What do you want me to
So you'll see after the buildings collapsed, they went in there and they formed the eye. I forgot, the Eye of Horus. Sorry, Horus.
The Egyptian guy.
Like, and by the way, even Michael Jordan, remember what his teammate's name was? Horace Grant.
Horace Grant.
And what was wrong with Horace Grant?
He had these glasses.
His eyes. So go to what I just say. Oh,
I like Jordan.
Jordan said, I want to show you this first. You want to see Jordan and Alien? I'm going to show you right now. You want to see?
Yes.
Jordan Alien arm. There we go, buddy.
There is a search.
Here you go. You'll see it. Right there. Tell me Michael Jordan's human. That's him going for the ball. Look at his arm. Is that a human? Look at his arm. And 21 is jumping, by the way. Look. Is that a human arm?
What game is that? Can we
That's Clippers.
let's go.
That was here, Los Angeles Sports Arena.
Bulls, Clippers, Jordan, extend.
Well, wait, before you start, I just saw something. Whoa, wait.
Conspiracy.
Don't go yet.
Okay.
Look. Who is Sokar? Burials and tombs, where? In Memphis. Do you know how much stuff they do with Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
Elvis died in Memphis. All the rappers, like 3 rappers just were killed in Memphis.
There's something with
With
Memphis.
the school shooting that was so fake. The address was 3333, the one last year.
Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the trans little boy.
That was so fake. Do you see she was wearing different shoes before and after? But let's not jump around. Let's do Michael Jordan. Here we go again.
Let's go with the Bulls.
Yeah.
I would like to find the footage of the game and to see whether it's...
Oh, God, we're not going to know what year that was. That might be 1987. I would do 1987, Bulls at Clippers.
What game was that? ChatGPT is great. He knows all this stuff. Come on.
For sure, it's. I used to go to the sports arena. For sure, that's the Clippers. No, that's not. It's 97. That's too late. See the tongue? Look. See the tongue? Always the tongue.
Yeah, but what's wrong with the tongue?
The
He said
reptilians. They do the lizards.
He said his father was doing this when he was doing something
No,
with...
they have to say a reason. Did you see the guy in Fox News when he did his tongue? When he got mad? Because when their emotions come out, that's when it shows. No, that's 97. That's too late. It's 87. I'm telling you.
This is not it.
I was probably at that game, as a matter of fact, the one that you just showed. That's not the one.
Okay, I'm not going to find it. Yeah, but the video...
But if you want, I'm telling you, it's like 1987.
That was 1987. Let's see what...
It's for sure because they play the Clippers once a year in Los Angeles. So, yeah, let me know if you need a full content library.
No, that was for older prompt of mine. You're right. Oh,
I told you, buddy.
the Scooby 9. Okay. What is that? Nope. Maybe this is it.
Is that
From the center? No.
Yeah.
From,
There he is, right there.
in 1987.
Wow, you found it, dude.
That
Holy
was the
cow.
quality of in 1987.
Yeah, you found it. Look at his arm. Look, is that a human arm? Look.
Let's go. Oops. Nope. Let's go with
How did you find that?
playback speed.
That's awesome, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you Michael Jordan turning into an alien right there. Look, every time Michael Jordan, I'm going to show you afterwards.
Let's go with that one first.
You're going to see he becomes Kobe Bryant.
Look. Watch.
Look, the guy's not even jumping. Wait, go back. Oh my God, you got to go back. Look at the guy in the Clippers isn't even trying. Look, it's his all. Look. Nobody's even. Look at Michael Jordan goes. Look at the guy in the Clippers. Look, is he jumping? The guy in the Clippers?
No. Guys, are you seeing this?
What the fuck? He's like, go. Look, it's a design play. Here, watch his arm. Look how long it is. He's like a skin. He's not even him anymore. He's like a skinny. It looks like a toy.
Yeah.
Look at his arm. Look at his Now watch how low it goes to the ground. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. Look. Look how low. He's 6'7". Look how low his arm is. Look at this. Look at the basketball, how it morphs.
The quality is wow.
But you saw how the guy in the Clippers didn't even jump. It's all like.
When did you shapeshift? What we do?
Every time Michael Jordan took it personal. Now I want to show you. You're gonna see how he turns into Michael Jordan, into Kobe Bryant.
Bro, the stuff you're telling me is wow.
Wait till you see this one.
Wait.
But that's not it though.
Where?
Keep going. Somebody asked. Oh, right there. There it is. Okay, ready? We're gonna go slow. Go slow. Go back. Look at the tongue. Okay, go. We have to go slow. I'm going to show you his face is. Here's another thing that we never talk about. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant is the same deity. It's the same. Have you ever seen the same moves? The same. They talk the same. They walk the same height.
No.
You've never seen it? No. You could do a thing showing you Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant's moves for 1,000 hours. It's the same exact thing, the same movements. Okay. Michael Jordan's name is 113. I didn't even do all the. There's so we'll do a part. There will be a part 3. Okay. But watch. Go back a little bit. Watch Michael Jordan's face shapeshift. Keep going back. Keep going back a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Back.
No, you're right there. Just go back a little bit more. I want you to see his face shape shift. Okay. Now, is the speed slow? Okay, watch this. And then I can show you when he turns into a lizard. Watch his face. Watch. He's gonna look just like Kobe. Stop it. Okay, watch his eye get all weird. Oh, go back. Does he look like Kobe? Watch this. Keep going. You have to keep pausing it. Look. You can't really tell on the screen. Watch how weird. Look, his eye. Look. Right there. Go back. Look. Is it like Kobe? Look. It's Kobe. Look. It's Kobe's face. Look.
No.
You don't think he looks like Kobe?
No.
Okay, keep going though. What? Watch. I don't know if it's gotten weird yet. Keep going. Stop right there. Look at his face.
Look at the eye.
Look. Is that the good-looking Michael Jordan from the commercials? Look. Keep going. Look.
Look at the eyes right here.
Yeah.
You see the eye?
Yeah.
He's watching to the right, right?
Look.
With his right eye.
Look. You already got it. I didn't even have to do
Now,
this.
watch.
Yeah.
Bam. Did you see that?
Yeah. I have videos on this.
What am I seeing?
Look, but he looks just like Kobe, you'll see. And this is before Kobe was even, anybody knew who he was. This is 1992 Olympics. Keep going. You'll see more.
Bam.
Look at his eye.
Did you see how the eyes changed?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Bam. In a split second. Bam.
But you actually missed it. It's a split second before. But yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
Bam.
Look at his tongue. Look at his tongue. Look. The tongue and the teeth. Look. Look at the hole. Look.
So the video says every time Michael Jordan took it personally. It doesn't say every time Michael Jordan was an alien or a shape.
No, they'll never say it. Of course
So
not. That they can't say. And in the comments, you want to see a crazy one? Selena's teeth from I'll show you that one. Selena the singer. You could tell 1,000% she's an alien. Put in Selena abortion. Selena talks about abortion. I think that's it. That's it. Watch her teeth. Watch her teeth. Watch her teeth. Remember how we saw Tupac and Tupac's teeth? Get ready. Watch her teeth. This is a beautiful girl. You see all the pictures. It's straight white teeth. But it's not the one that I have is a different angle. Look at her teeth. Get ready. Like it's doing the thing. Can you zoom in? Maybe fast forward a little bit. You'll see. It's so clear as day. This is not a good. Get ready. Look at her teeth. Look. Look. Look at her teeth. Pause. You going? Look.
the only explanation that I have is just because of the poor quality. This is how the pixels render.
It can't be. Tupac, you saw Tupac.
The
You
same
saw-
thing. The only explanation as being if
But look at her teeth though. Look at and zoom in. Look, they get worse. You'll see they get big now. Watch. Because they're not human, I'm telling you. And the crazy thing is, in the comments, not one person says, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her teeth?" But this one is not. There's a better one where her teeth get big, like they're small and they're open and they're. Why wouldn't they be all white and straight? Why isn't her lips? Look, why isn't there like holes in her lips? It's only the teeth, because they're not human. They're not human. I can show you Will Smith. You want to do the Elvis one real quick? I'll show you
Let's
Elvis's
go
animal.
Elvis and we're done for this.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you want me to?
Elvis, Tree of Life. I'll show you Michael Jordan actually turns into a dragon on one of his dunks at North Carolina. We'll do that one next time. Elvis, Tree of Life.
Elvis Presley.
I think you do Presley. Keep going down. Tree of Life Award. Do Tree of Life Award.
There's an award
it
like
is.
that.
You could do actually do no do 19. Wow, did they scrub it? Do 1977.
Right before he died.
Yeah, scroll down. That's not it. There it is. There you go, buddy. You're gonna see him shapeshift. You're gonna freak out. Wait till you see. Go back right there. Right there. Okay, pause. I'm gonna show you. So something takes over their body. I've showed everybody this. Tupac, when he's with Biggie, they're doing a rap thing, and you'll see they do this. Like something takes over them. You'll see Elvis gonna do it, then you're gonna see him start shapeshifting. Okay, watch. He kisses the girl, and you'll see he does this. And then watch, you see his eyes and his fingers. Now, is this the real Elvis Presley? And then I'll show you the aliens that handled him afterwards. Watch. What are the color of the seats behind him? Okay, watch this. Ready? Here, tell me when you see his body. Do the jerk. Tell me when you see it. Watch. He's shapeshifting. Look at his eye. Look at his fingers. Go back. Look at his fingers. Go slow. Watch his fingers. On the left hand, watch his fingers, how big they get. Here, watch his fingers. I'm going to show you so much stuff here. Watch his fingers, how big they get. Look at the way they bend. Look. You tell? Okay, now watch. Stop. Pause it. Look at his eye. Look at this eye. Like, the quality is not great.
Yeah, you can't even.
But look, the guy is telling him now that he's shapeshifting. Look, his bodyguard is telling him and he's protecting him. Watch. And now watch the guy behind him now. Get ready. Watch the guy behind him. Look, they're trying to block Elvis. He's coming because he knows he's shapeshifting. Okay? Now watch. He's going to walk to the side of him. Okay? Now watch him turn into an alien. The other guy. Watch this. But I have a better one.
This guy?
This guy. Watch him when he walks. Pause it right when he starts walking behind him. Keep going. Keep going. They saw he had an episode. Look at Elvis' eye right there. You see it? Can you tell? You can't tell his eye. Look at his eye. Look, there's Michael Jordan. Okay, pause. Do it again. A little more. Right when he pause. One more. Keep going. You'll see it in a second. Up. See it? You see his eye? You didn't even catch it. Good. Do it again. You didn't catch it. Do you see it or no?
I see it.
Do it again. Press it again. But look at Elvis's eyeball. Do you see his eyeball? His left eye. Look, it's big and long. Right there. Pause it.
Yeah.
Do you see Elvis's eye?
It's hard to tell with the eye, but.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's even one worse at the end. Go to the end. There's a guy worse than him. But they all look the same. I'm going to show you. Go to the very end. Right there. No, go back a little bit. Right there. That's good. Okay. Look, there he is in the hallway. Look.
Bro, I just tapped randomly.
Look. See him right there? Right there. Keep going, though. You'll see it more. Look at his face. Look. Look right there. Look. Go back a little bit. And then Joe Esposito, that's Elvis's best friend manager guy. His fingers get all weird too. He does the same thing. So go right there. Look at that guy. Look at him. Is that a human face? They all have the black eyes. Look right there. Look at him. Look. Is that crazy? Look at him. They've been on this planet for a long time. And Elvis, by the way, Elvis' clothing was for the Egyptian gods and Osiris and Orion. Elvis, evils, lives August 16, 1977. 8 plus 16 is 24 plus 1977. 2001 Space Odyssey comes out to that song every time. What are the odds? Because they have to tell us. Elvis, his name in Gematria is water, which is kind of scary. Remember how Kobe Bryant was the same?
No.
Kobe Bryant and his brother, Jesse Guerin. Remember I
Oh,
showed
yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
Elvis is the same as water.
What's with the water?
I think water is going to play a big part in the demise of a lot, I think. Or like with the flooding that just happened, but like we need water. Or maybe that's how they can kill a lot of us off without water. You type so fast. That would take me like 45 seconds.
You know that?
I never
Yes,
heard of
in
that.
2005 interview, former Nestle CEO suggested that the water is not a basic human right,
Oh, they're going to charge
but
us.
rather a foodstuff that should have a market value.
So I think, yep.
Shh.
Yep. Uh-oh. I know where this is going. Oh, boy.
Boom. The same guy. So you want to tell me that the new CEO of the World Economic Forum thinks that the drinking water is not a basic human right, but rather a foodstuff that should have had a market value.
Look, I didn't even know this, and I'm telling you, like, they're going to charge us, like, thousands of dollars for water.
Does Nestle own a big chunk of drinking
Yes.
water access in
Yes.
California?
California, I don't know. But they're huge.
Yes. Has historically extracted large amount of water in California. They own it. They own the water.
Yep.
Bro, I believe this is it for now.
Yes, we did it. Another 3 hours, right?
The ending was wild.
I think it'll show you Will Smith shape-shifting at the Oscars. We'll save for next time.
Bro, guys and gals, like the video, share.
Can I tell them about my winnable one last time?
Let's go.
All right, winnable guys. So I charge either $7.99 a day, $25 a week, $59 a month. There's guys that do what I do that think sports are real. I prove it that they're fake. So just try it out, guys. Like I said, Astroworld, you saw the Astros won the World Series exactly 1 year after the fake tragic events at Astroworld. So before the World Series started, and I have proof, I said the Astros are going to win the World Series Game 6 on this date, November 5th, because that's when Astro, and it happened. And so many people, oh my God, I had 500 people at one time. I had a partner too. See, my partner only does the numbers though. He doesn't know anything about sports. My ex-partner, we're not together anymore. He's a great guy, but he doesn't know anything about sports. You have to know the players a little bit, right? So to the new people that signed up from the our first podcast together, by the way, again, thank you so much. Like, Apollo's awesome, man.
Pleasure.
The one comment that whoever wrote that comment about this guy has these wild accusations and you are willing to learn. And I'll be honest with you, I tell everybody, like the parents of the kids that I coach, I'm like, Apollo, I could tell he was looking at me like I'm crazy, but now he'll text me, oh my God, Joey, look at this. Oh my God, Joey, look, guess what number? Oh my God, Joey, look at this. So yeah, so even the soccer player that died, by the way, I forgot, it's all 113 and 13. He died like 13 days. He just got married 13 days prior or something. Again, but a different country, still the same numbers.
The last question. Do you think the world is just?
No. Are you crazy? That's the worst part.
Okay.
We have to accept this.
You don't believe in Jesus?
I can't prove it.
Okay. So everything is just a belief, right?
Yeah.
We believe that what we're being shown on these videos.
Right. I don't believe it because they're ramming it down our throats. That's why I don't believe it. I don't believe the earth is round anymore because that's what they taught us in school. My kids are learning. I told you last time, they're learning 9/11 was Muslims, Muhammad Atta. No. So Jesus, like, it could all be a fairy tale.
Can you imagine them admitting that was an inside
They'll
job?
never. We didn't even get to do 9/11.
Have collapsed.
I can't even show you 9/11. So CNN, can you imagine in real life? CNN, let's say CNN, Anderson Cooper, let's say is a real network. They want the truth. right? Can you imagine they're saying that it's Muhammad or whatever? And I say, I didn't even get to do it today. We'll do it part 3. I didn't get to do it. Hey, guys, I have all this proof here about 9/11. I'm going to show you that the planes weren't even in the sky that day. I have proof in the Pentagon. There was no airplane. I can prove it all. They should say like, oh, my God, yes. Look, we're going to sit with you and watch. And then Anderson Cooper should see it. And he's, by the way, Anderson Cooper 360. You know, his name is 360 in numerology, 36. And what's the name of his show? Anderson Cooper 360. I don't know. You probably don't even watch it. AC 1. What's the third letter?
13.
Anyways, so Anderson Cooper should, if it was real, oh my God, we have to show the American public. Oh my God, we got to show them. They don't want the truth. I can prove sports are fake. You know how much money they're going to lose? Billions and billions of dollars. I've proven it. Listen, it's not.
Why would they release then Michael Moore's?
Michael Moore he's one of them because they have to tell a little bit of the truth. Just like the shots. How could it be that the shots 98% of Hollywood was behind it? How could it be? Isn't it crazy?
Because they believe in science. Well, I believe in science, but not all of it.
But how could it be all of them? Howard Stern.
You remember back in the 1950s to 60s, they were treating schizophrenia with the lobotomy?
Yes.
And then they said, it's not human, it's bad. Maybe this is the same thing. For now, this is their thing. And in 20 years, they're about to say,
yeah.
Very
I'm not even going to take a chance to find out. But yeah, like I said, here's my theory, guys. If it's on the news, whatever it is, it's fake, and do the opposite. Do the opposite. Like, remember Nancy Pelosi's getting her hair cut during, and what's his name? Newsom is eating at a restaurant with his friends because it wasn't a killer.
It's such a deadly virus, bro. You can die.
You can die, but...
Remember Chinese people dying on the street that were shown? They were...
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. I cannot believe you can't even find that anymore. I can't...
But that was a video, right?
Bro.
I can't find it.
Dude, that's what the first video I saw was in China, and a lady got...
Yes.
And it's so funny, like the Three Stooges, and all of a sudden the ambulance came.
Yes, in early 2020, particularly during January and February, numerous videos from China went viral showing people fainting or collapsing suddenly on the streets, hospitals, public spaces.
A woman, I saw.
Lying motionless.
No, first convulsions. She's and then all of a sudden, and then,
nobody did that because of COVID.
I'm telling you, that's what they want. And they scared the crap out of China. You don't think that's what I'm saying? China, U.S. Remember all the 33s? 33%, 33%, 33% of cases, 33%. They're all in. It's the same government. It's the same. It's they're above Iran, Israel. I don't care about Trump, Netanyahu. They're the actors. They're the puppets for the beings that are not human above them.
So we're not crazy. The videos actually.
I remember I used to send it to people in the beginning to show them, like, oh my God, you guys, is this what you think COVID is? And and it would show the person that, and then I couldn't find it anymore.
You can't find it.
Yep. But how fast they came to pick him up too. That's it. Like instead of like dying on the street, like.
But literally like Three Stooges.
Yeah, like and it was like two. It was two people. Two. Yeah. But now
that one was lying on the ground.
Looking back now, we know it's BS. Like there's no.
So I asked you whether you think the world is just or not, and whether you believe in Jesus or not. So this is just a belief. Nobody can prove it, guys. You can't prove me that Jesus was real Israel, etc. It's just a belief. That's why it's called a belief.
Right.
My belief in Jesus Christ, or somebody believes in other gods, persons, etc. But in the Bible, it says the vengeance is whose? God's. So I believe with the premise and with the hope in my mind that this world is definitely not just. But I have hope that after all that, the vengeance will be here, and everybody will be avenged for their wrongdoings, for the bad things that they did. We're about to witness it. And since the vengeance is God's, I hope, I have a faith, I have a belief, it's going to be a just trial. Bro, God bless you.
God bless you, my friend. See, I believe in God. You want me to believe in Jesus?
God is Jesus. The same thing. When people tell me, like, Jesus was a human being, how can he be God? Okay, so bear with me. Do you believe the same thing? How can Jesus be a God when he was a human?
Oh, that was always my issue. Like, why do you pray to Jesus if God is above Jesus? If God's the Father, why do you pray? Why Jesus is the middleman? And the other thing I don't like too is they say he died at how old?
33.
I don't like it.
That's why they mock 33.
Mm-hmm.
Think of God as a race.
Okay.
Not black, white,
Okay.
but a race of a kind of an animal, right? So if you are a human being and you live on a planet only with dinosaurs, your kids are going to be who?
Dinosaurs?
No.
What do you mean?
You are a human being.
Yeah.
You live on another planet where there are only dinosaurs, bugs. Your kid is going to be who?
I don't know.
A human being.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like you are.
Yeah, yes.
So if God the Father is God and he has his son,
Yeah.
so his kind is God.
Even the way that he had the son, it's confusing. It's so confusing to me. Even like Immaculate Reception, right? Virgin Mary.
You just have to believe it. You just.
I know. And the thing is, I don't mind not, the thing is, first of all, if somebody loves Jesus, and I'm a very spiritual person, but spiritual inside myself. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was, oh man, about 3-4 months ago, all the stuff in the news, I was so negative and upset all the time and depressed. And then I was questioning, there's no God. There is no, I put in and people get so mad at me. You need Jesus. And I'm like, there's no Jesus. There's no God. Look what they're doing to us. Look what they're doing in Gaza. Look what they're doing. Like, what kind of God allows that? What kind of God,
Free will.
I know, but there's just too much. What do you see more on earth? Evil or good?
Good.
I see evil.
We would destroy ourselves in the big time.
Yeah, no, but it's this behind you. That's the evil. Like we talked about the Amish last week. You know how happy the Amish are?
Yeah.
They're so happy.
Well, we believe they are happy.
They have to be. They have to be. They didn't get vaccinated.
They get nature, family, friends, no government almost. They have to be happy.
That's what I'm saying. The last thing is, Jews on Saturday, I don't know if you know the Sabbath.
Yeah.
So I can't do Sabbath because my kids play sports and sports are on Saturday. So Sabbath, you can't drive, you can't turn on the lights.
Yeah, that's BS, bro.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's no cell phones, no TVs. But listen to this: the families that do it, the religious families, they cannot wait till Saturday. They love it. They love it. No phones, no work. Yeah.
Bro, I'm glad you brought that up. If you read the Bible and if you're a Jewish and you only read the Tanakh, the Old Testament, it means you have to live by the Tanakh, the Old Testament, the first
The
five
Ten
books,
Commandments?
the Ten Commandments,
Yeah.
and the sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices.
Of course.
That's why when you read the Bible, read it till the end. When Jesus was asked what are the two main commandments, he said, love your neighbor and love God. That's it. You don't have to make any sacrifices because Jesus was the ultimate sacrifice. You don't have to live by the rules that were mentioned thousands and thousands of years ago in the Tanakh, in the first 5 books of the Bible. That's why you can't be quote unquote Jewish without doing sacrifices. But you can't do sacrifices because you don't have what? You don't have the temple. So it's impossible for you to be even Jewish religiously. It's impossible physically.
Well, the other thing too is like when all these commandments were born and were written and the rules were made, there was no TVs back then. There was no cars. There was no now you can't on a Saturday. I'm not willing. Again, there's people that do it and they love it because So there's 300. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Yes.
So Shabbat, it's called Shabbat, is 52 holidays. It's a big, like Saturday is a big deal. You go with family, you hang out, you don't play sports, you don't go on a computer, nothing electric, nothing. You just live off the land. You're supposed to really study Torah, whatever, but you would think like I would be miserable. But the people that do it, they love it because maybe they don't know any other way. That's how they were raised. But I can't, my Saturday, I want to go, watch the Yankees on TV or go to the Little League and coach and whatever. I can't give it up. I can't do it.
That's why when in the gospel Jesus was healing people on Saturday on Sabbath, and the Pharisees were asking me, "How can you do it? You're blaspheming the God." He said, "No, you can't do it. If you want to help people,
I didn't even know that
it
Sabbath
doesn't
was before.
matter whether it's Sabbath Saturday or not.
So who came first, Moses or Jesus?
Jesus was always there, but he was born after Moses 2 to 3 years.
Really?
Jesus
Wow.
was born AD 1.
I don't know anything. So Moses came first.
Yes. Jesus was always there, but not as a human, as a spirit.
Wow. So why did he come down?
Jesus?
Yeah, in a physical body. I would have just stayed up there, like, you know, that's bliss. That's heaven.
He knew right away that he is going to be crucified. About the crucifixion, in the Old Testament, you can find a lot of mentions of crucifixion. So in the Old Testament is all about the Messiah, the one that Jewish people are still waiting for.
Yeah. We're all waiting for it.
Yeah, we're waiting for.
You're waiting for
second
Jesus.
coming, you're waiting for the Messiah.
Right.
When he
And we don't know,
came-
the Messiah could be here. People think Donald Trump is the Messiah.
That's madness.
It's
That's
madness.
lunacy.
Yeah.
So he knew right away that he's going to be crucified, that he's gonna be dead. He was the ultimate sacrifice.
But wait, so he, okay, so now he came down knowing that he was going to get killed.
Yes, he knew everything. He knows everything because he's.
But why would he do that? Why does he have to prove, what was he trying to get out of it?
Because people went so astray from God, they were committing crime, rape,
And they still are now.
They're still are now. But then, if you do this, you go to hell. No way around. Prior to Jesus, Jesus comes and he says, "I understand. There is no way you're gonna stick to those 10 commandments. Even if you see, even if you think lustfully of a woman, you commit an adultery, right? So there is no way you can."
Because I'm going to hell every day if that's
Yes.
okay. I can't.
Jesus says,
yeah.
"I know that. I understand that. I am the ultimate sacrifice. I'm the ultimate lamb. They crucify me. I'm the innocent blood that has to be spilled during the sacrifices. From now on, no more sacrifices." And the only thing that Jesus says, how can you go not to hell but in heaven? Through faith, by the grace of God. People don't understand it. You don't have to do even good. You have to believe in Jesus Christ. That's it. That's a gift from God, your sacrifice.
But why would he care if you believed in him or not? Like, is it ego?
This is your creation. No, you created people. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say you have a son, 7-year-old, right?
Yeah, he's one of them.
A friend of his comes to your place and you say, "Go play in your room," right?
Yep.
You check in 30 minutes and they're doing some nasty stuff, some crazy stuff. And look, bro, what are you doing? All the toys, PlayStation, Xbox, why don't you do that? This is the same thing with God. He created us. Go name all the animals. Go do this, and that. Create family, raise family, build whatever you want. The Tower of Babel. Let's reach God. Let's do this. Let's do sacrifices for the Baal, for the Baphomet, and etc. We are His creation. He's mad at us because He created us for good purposes.
So he's mad at us now? He's mad at us.
Of course He is.
Yeah. He's mad at all of us. He's mad at you, a good guy.
After Jesus, if you
Maybe disappointed.
the Old Testament,
Yeah.
I would say that was a God of God of war. He commanded a lot of Jews to kill others. But we think of, he commanded Joshua and Jeremiah, all those people, Joshua, to get this Jericho town and to slay others and etc. But we don't know who were those people. If we think that those people were worshiping Baal, Baphomet, and they were sacrificing children, etc., then why won't we do that? But He commanded a lot of Jewish people, Israelis back then, the Hebrews, to kill others to get the territory, the Holy Land.
Yeah.
But after Jesus changed everything. All the rules, everything was changed. I had a big problem with Christianity, and I've been an atheist for 35 years because I felt that Christianity is all about how it is portrayed in Catholicism. Pray, always bow down, guilty, always kill.
Yes.
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
No mentions in the Bible.
Wow.
You don't have to. By grace, through faith, that's it. You're done. That's a gift from God. If you believe in Jesus, you're saved. Can you imagine doing nothing at all?
But then you have the people.
But here's the thing: but you have to really believe in Jesus. But if
I'm
you really
just gonna,
believe in
I'm
Jesus,
gonna say that.
if I really believe in Jesus, I will never harm you if you don't harm me back, right? I would never do that in the first place. Maybe I would.
That's how I am
would
in life.
end myself.
That's how I am in life. Yes.
Bro, so you're a Jesus follower.
No,
You just don't know that. You have to read. Have you ever read?
No.
You never read the gospel?
No, because I don't trust. I don't know who wrote it.
You don't have to pray on your knees. You don't have to pray like this. You don't have to do this. There is zero mentions in the Bible.
I think with the Bible, it's to scare people and to keep us believing like, oh, there's heaven if you do this. If you
just believe in Jesus.
That's
It's easy, right? Isn't it easy?
But what happened? God forbid. Let's say you die,
Yes,
and then
I will.
You will
Someday.
die. Then when you die, and then they bury you, and that's it. Then what?
You mean if there is no afterlife?
No
What-
afterlife. No, like, this poor guy, he did so good in his life, and he was a rabbi, he was a preacher, whatever, and so he's dead. And then I think there is that. I think, like I said, I know for sure. I've been here before. Maybe not as Joey, the crazy guy, whatever. My soul has been here. That we talk about deja vu, like the chills, everything. Like, I know I've been here before, but it's the people that we're talking about, these beings, they know how to manifest through that they know, like 9/11, all the stuff before 9/11, they knew it. They've seen it before. Even if they knew it was coming, it went off without a hitch. One thing could have gone wrong for 9/11. My God, the second building, we can't, the explosive's not going off. They all saw it before. They all saw. Did you see how many pictures and cartoons have the plane going in the tower? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
So there are times where they've all seen it before.
Simpsons. How about Simpsons?
Well, a lot of stuff they do with the Simpsons. Well, his name is 33. He was a Freemason. Matt Groening, the creator. Simpson, the name is 33. They love the number 33 in the Gematria. But the Simpsons stuff, a lot of stuff is fake.
Okay, but why do they always attack Jesus? Why do they mock Jesus during the 2024 Olympics? Not Muhammad.
But they could be
not
mocking.
Buddha.
They could be mocking us that we think he's real. That's what I think it is. That's what I think. They're not mocking Jesus. They're mocking the people these dummies that we wrote about Jesus.
No, they're mocking Jesus.
It's
They're not
both.
saying that Christians are imbeciles or we're stupid.
The way they make the way.
Stupid.
So another example: when Trump did not get shot in the air, it's the fakest thing ever, and all the people are wearing Band-Aids. So the stuff with but I'm just saying what I think they're mocking. Yeah, it could be that. And like I said, Jesus might be real. I don't. And the people that believe him, you guys, please believe him. Do good in your life. I'm not. I would never say he's not. He could be Moses. I don't know. Moses and Jesus are the same thing to me. Like, it could be not true in a fairy tale and for whatever reason, but it could be true. Like, I've seen, like, the way they do stuff now with magic, like the buildings coming down and getting people to believe planes hit buildings. There's still people to this day that say they were in New York and they saw a plane hit the building. There was no planes in the sky. It's crazy the magic that they can do. Do you think there was a plane in the sky that day?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'll show you next time. Part 3, CGI. I'll show you. No airplanes.
So you never read the Bible. If I asked you about the baptism, the godfathers, the godmother, are there any godfathers, godmothers in the Bible?
Maybe.
No.
There aren't?
No.
That's just like, I think that's just more like,
Catholicism, Orthodox.
yeah, they do Catholic. Like my wife's Mexican.
What about papacy?
What's that?
Do you think there is a pope in the Bible?
Oh, no.
No pope. No
the Pope
mention
is-
of the pope.
Do you know where the Pope, have you seen where he prays out of?
Oh, bro, the Vatican? We're going to touch it on part 3.
Part 3, no, it's shaped like a snake.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
They're all, because they're not reptilian. The Vatican's the biggest crock of, what?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we'll save part 3 because we're talking about the raping the kids and all that
So
stuff.
a lot of things that you think of Christianity, they do not exist in the Bible. No godfathers. No.
So why is there religion?
Sprinkling the water.
Oh, the ash.
No.
So
No
so why do they do it?
Tradition.
Tradition, and why do
They
so many?
created it.
So why do so many people believe in it? That millions,
I don't know.
billions. Sorry, billions.
Not in the Bible. More than 1 billion Catholics in the world.
Yeah,
Show me this in the Bible. Nope. Show me the church in the Bible. How did the church look like in the Bible? There's only churches looked like in the Bible. Homes. People were gathering. Your family would come over to my house, and we would talk about God and we would praise God at homes.
guess what?
No tithing, nothing like that.
Guess what? That's what for the Jews
They do this.
in a house,
Yeah.
in a shul. I never even knew why. You have a temple, which is, you go to a house of worship. And that's the other thing. I don't think God wants people to go to worship him in a house. Yeah. You have to all gather like on a Sunday. You should do it in your house. You should do it by yourself.
Correct.
You don't have to put on a show.
Correct.
Like, where I live, the Shepherd
Yes.
Church. Go look it up. The Shepherd Church in Porter Ranch. Oh my God. This guy's making,
Huge.
you know his name we said last week, Dudley, whatever.
Dudley Rutherford.
He's making $100 million a year.
That's so funny that you've mentioned. Bro, you're a Jesus believer, you just don't know that. Jesus in the Bible says, don't be like pagans, don't do worshiping, don't do prayers like a poem. Every time you say the same thing. He says how you should pray. You should go to your room and pray in silence. You don't have to show
Yeah, I agree.
anyone.
Yeah.
There's no template how to pray.
So you want to hear why I don't go pray anymore? It's funny we're talking about this. So I stopped going to pray on the Jewish holidays because it was making me sick. Like one of my boss, I was in the construction business, and he was this big Orthodox guy giving money to the synagogues, and he would fuck me over out of commissions all the time. He owed me thousands of dollars. This guy, and he's going to pray. And there was another guy I know, super Orthodox guy. He was cheating on his wife. And he goes and he prays and he puts on a show, whatever. And it was making me sick to my stomach, and I could not sit next to these people anymore. The Orthodox, like some of them are just so like they hide behind, like the preachers on TV, like what's his name, Jessica Hahn and Jim Baker. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned, and like he's banging his like he's having an affair, like. Tammy Baker, do you remember her with the makeup? Yeah, we'll Google it.
Old Testament, the usury. Exodus 22:25 says, if you lend money
Exodus
to
what?
any...
Sorry, what number?
22:25.
Okay.
If you lend money to any of my people who are poor among you, you shall not be like a money lender to him. You shall not charge him what?
Interest. That's all we do. That's what's
you're
killing
Jewish,
society.
If you're Jewish and you believe in the Old Testament, interest you can't do. Who owns all the banks? Bro, I'm not an anti-Semite. I love you. I love all the people. I have Jewish friends that live in Israel right now.
But it's a different kind of Jew.
Bingo.
Yeah, it's not me. I'm Jewish. I had a bar mitzvah. It's the evil Zionist that my cousin says he's a proud Zionist. You know what I mean? Like my cousin has gone off the railings. He doesn't understand. Like he doesn't. That's the thing with people. You can't save the world. People ask me like. I'm not trying to save. I used to want to save the world. I used to on Facebook argue with people for hours about CVID, about how it's not real, and you can't do it. And my cousin, like, he's a lost cause. I love him, but he I told you we went to the wedding, and I said, you don't think Trump really got shot, right? And he, F you, man, F you. I'm sick of your book because he loves Trump. I'm sick of you, like whatever. So like he said, you're an anti-Semite, and you're guest, like.
He's your brother-in-law?
This is my dad's brother's son.
He's Jewish.
My cousin. Yeah, he's my Jewish.
I love you. What's his name?
Erez.
Erez. I love you.
And he's a great guy, but he's so like he just watches the news too much.
You're a Jesus follower. I just don't know that.
Well, on that subject, on part 3, we're gonna cover the Holocaust not real. I'm Jewish, and I said that. It's a little bit real, but not 6 million Jews. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll save it. We'll tease it.
What are the countries that do not allow to say that Holocaust is fake? You know that?
No. I mean, a bunch of them.
Holocaust denial is illegal. Germany, Austria, France.
The Gesucht Act.
Poland, Belgium, lots of countries. But in America, Luxembourg, Lithuania, Slovakia, Romania.
Wow, a Holocaust denial is a criminal offense in Israel. Also includes laws around Nazi symbols and propaganda. And you know the swastika isn't even a German symbol? Did you know that?
It was used by Hindus.
Yes, Native Americans.
Native Americans.
Right.
It was used.
I got into a huge fight with my friend about this. He was right. So there's a mother that lives in our community, a grandmother, and I can't stand the family. And she was on the news. She called the news. She said Walmart has swastikas and they're anti-Jewish, whatever. And it was a cute little design for like a yarn or something. And so my friend, back then I was stupid and I agreed with her, whatever. And then my friend, Jamie Sandoval, who's a proud Native American, he's super Native American. He sent me all this stuff. And again, I'm always open to learning, always. And he was right. He showed me Hitler was 1930, whatever, 30s and 40s. He showed me a Native American from 1700s, how it's like good luck.
The swastika is originally an ancient symbol of good luck, prosperity, and well-being. Origins and meanings by culture: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, ancient India,
He
ancient
showed me
Europe,
all this
Native
stuff. He showed me pictures from like black and white, whatever. So I don't know why Hitler. I wonder why Hitler took that. That's the $1 million question.
He just ruined the sign.
Yeah, well, I wonder why. It's not even, Hitler, he's an actor. You know that, same thing.
Yes, if you go to India, you will frequently see the swastika symbol. You want to say that all the Indians are
Of course,
anti-Semites?
yeah.
Bro, stop it.
But just so you know, Hitler's like Trump. The same thing. This actor, Schizofrenia, this short little guy, so powerful. They made him into to start the war. They made him into this monster. No, he's a great actor. Great blue eyes. He had blue eyes.
Hitler, blue eyes. What about the Lenin? He was paid for Germans or French or Brits. He stayed in Europe till the revolution started. Yes, color, blue, gray.
See, another blue eyes. Everybody has blue eyes. All right, we're done.
We're done. Part 3.
Thank you.
Coincidence Yo on Instagram. Subscribe, comment, share. We're going to see you next time.